helpful?
Melancholy, feel the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, and no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.
Test? Yeah, there we go. Aha.
Ah.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Everybody there. Good. Awesome. We got full house. Yeah. That's good. Oh, cool. I just like this for 11 minutes. Oh, nice. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. We're learning about the new thing. Oh, man. Hey. Yeah, we played last week. That was an awesome game. That was super fun last week. We went from the boat, I think, to the castle. We were trying to figure out how to do it. Then we made a plan and we did it. We snuck into the castle and we dressed as a.
You've returned.
Yeah, so it goes. Woo, sometime. Yeah. Let me know how close I am on yours. I haven't looked in a while. Man.
You're still currently subbed. It's soon though.
My gift sub to Turbo Girl has expired, so I'll have to.
Yeah. Mine to Turbo Guy is expired too.
But we stuck into the.
Get hosted.
Get hosted. I wish that worked, man. That one bums me out. But I guess I could see why it wouldn't. If you were to host somebody big and famous, they don't want your name popping up.
I think if you host with like more than 5, it'll show up or something like that.
Yeah, so anyway, we dressed up as a troupe of performers and we snuck into the city learning that, actually, before that, we met with Shin just outside the secret entrance to the castle. We decided not at the time to go through yet into the castle via the secret passage, but we decided to dress as a troupe of performers and arrive in the city a week early for...
He was useless. He was useless.
for upcoming festival. Of which we trumpeted right in the front door. We roused everybody up and drew quite the attention to ourselves. Put on a big show for a whole room full of council members, as well as the heir, Amiko, and we managed to make Masato very angry and leave. One of us, Kailok, had snuck off during that time and learned of where both Amiko's chambers were and where Masato had retreated to. He also found Shin's map, lined up exactly to that area, being the interior courtyard where an escape tunnel is present. The rest of us at the moment were back, I believe, in the presence of the council, putting on quite the performance with our various costumes and abilities.
Supposed to be punk ass. Oops.
I forget when. Puke ass is funnier. That's way better.
Trying to type fast.
where we left off, I think, was there. I don't quite remember the exact spot we left off, if anybody else does. Try to remember what's your character. I remember Branthrin doing the push-ups, impressing everybody there, juggling. We had
Knocking over the plate of dishes.
the plate of dishes. Ragnar was entertaining the handmaiden.
Ragnar was hitting on the handmaiden.
There we go. We had May and her animals putting on a little show there.
Menagerie.
As well, Jackson had stuck around to the back, the escape tunnel, to see what was going on there, and it was just... I don't think he did anything other than just stand near there, as far as I know.
Yeah, he doesn't know if there's anyone else there or not, and
Yeah.
we'll find that out later.
And then the bard himself, of course, was putting on the show, at the moment keeping everybody occupied while the other guys did their thing. And that's
Yeah,
where
I snuck into the handmaiden's room.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You found information there, a journal, I believe.
Yep.
With some information.
Stating, what did it state? It stated, not happy in court and not remembering things she did. And I passed that along to the group when...
Message. We were using message.
When I was messaged to...
And that's where we be. The bard is muted. I don't know if by choice.
It was by choice. I've got a bunch of teenage girls screaming at each other in the basement. So if I don't have anything to say, I'll probably stay muted so we don't hear that screaming and wonder what I'm doing.
Val and his fan base.
There we go. All right.
He's like a beetle.
And that's where we be. So whatever you wish to do at that point, you guys are in message. I don't know how long it lasts. It is a cantrip. He can do it
As long
multiple
as we
times, I guess. So that's where you be, and you're working on whatever you're working on to come up with a plan, or maybe gather information, retreat for the day. You know that the carnival is within 1 week, and you are a troop that has come by. They know that you were allowed to come in this one time to show off, but of course, eventually, it's not. The show is not for a week, so. Maybe you wish to come back. Maybe you wish to stay here. I don't know your plan. You tell me your plan as we move forward.
Well, we had a plan. But I think it's gone a bit sideways at the moment.
What was the plan we had?
Well, we were going to sneak into his room, see what he had, and find some stuff out. And then we were also going to try to sneak Amico out with us, remember?
Yeah. We can still do this.
We have Jackson waiting at where the wards are. He's been able to... You opened the gate or no? Did you unlock the gate? With the acid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, I think
Yeah,
gave
I gave acid.
Yes.
Oh,
she gave Jackson acid. Whether or not he
Oh.
used it on the gate, I
okay.
don't
Not
remember.
happy.
Jackson, did you use the acid on the gate yet?
No, Jackson is waiting to see the rest of the party at the back gate.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. No point in opening it up just yet.
Yeah, because if you take the acid and pour a thing on it now and we leave, somebody might go, hey, this got wrecked. We should fix this. And they'll put a bigger gate.
As you are in message and communicating with each other and trying to send messages to Clairval, who will then interpret them and send them where they need to go, we're going to have a little perception here as Clairval is getting a little overloaded. You're getting messages from May to Clairval, back and forth, trying to do it. Well, putting on a performance for a room full of council members who are asking you questions, your concentration is all over the place.
So what do you want? Perception or concentration?
I
or
did-
performance?
I did perception. I got a 17. I'm trying to notice that you're distracted and something's going on. Like you're like, yeah, like, you know, like you're up to something.
Performance.
Go
So
for it.
against my performance.
Yeah.
I am nothing if not an artist. That was a roll of 19, so that would be a 31 performance.
All right, you're able to keep up the
That's good.
performance while you're communicating back and forth with everyone, passing messages to who they need to go to, not to the wrong person. He's in control.
Well, I'm good over here for an hour. I just, I got 2 guards in front of me and a closed door. and not sure what's on the other side of it. But I know where his room is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in the headman's room. So that's
Do we want to try and get the princess out of here?
That is
Like
the main
now.
goal, yes.
We can cast and pass no. Can we cast pass no trace on her?
yeah, I can cast that on her.
Because she could sneak out in all the commotion invisibly.
Someone's stealing a chair behind you there.
0 on stealth.
I,
Yeah,
Zero
no
stealth.
good on stealth there.
I can go big. I can go really big. Get everybody's attention. Get everybody focused on me. Have a couple of you do pass without a trace to get out of here, and then we just take our leave. And hopefully, like, we can take our leave before anyone notices that the princess is gone.
Yes.
Because they're not constantly watching her. We've done perception checks on that. They're not. There's no one specifically keeping a constant eye on her. It's not like she's got a personal guard or anything.
Well,
Ragnars's got close
she
to a person
it-
who are distracted.
she is sitting with everyone at the table. So a big long table
I know,
in the
I
main.
already-
Oh, okay.
I already had a long conversation with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going back to her room later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
You had a conversation with her. The others are there. I believe, was the main guy. He was watching you and he was asking you questions. He was near her.
How long would it take for them to notice she's gone if she left?
Like,
Like
Probably-
invisibly.
Probably not long.
Unless she met up with somebody who is already in the castle and they cast it on her once she's already announced she's going to her bedchambers for the night.
Well, the bigger issue too is that Masato is actually he's the whatever the hell that's Oni. That's it, Oni,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And he's amassing an army, isn't he?
He's trying to move the army and siege equipment to the north towards Dovagard.
And then west from there.
Mm-hmm. So if we can get the princess out of here, he has no authority to follow through on that.
For now.
Where is everybody who's not in the performing hall right now?
I'm in the wing that has the bedrooms in it.
Jackson's
you could-
at the back of the castle.
So you could hang near the princess's bedroom when she goes to go for the night. You can cast pass no trace on her,
I could.
and you could just sneak out together. That
Possibly.
way
I
we
don't
have
know which.
until the morning until they realize she's gone, unless someone checks in on her in the middle of the night.
True. Unless Ragnar could convince the handmaiden to pose as
Basically,
her.
Ragnar's idea is to get her to step away and explain what's going on.
Get her to pose as the princess for the night or for till the morning, so if anybody that does check on her knows that she's there. Only problem is once she's caught, she's probably dead.
Well, we don't want her to be there because Masato will just continue using her as a figurehead instead.
What, the handmaid?
A
Yes,
handmaid?
because if we leave someone there pretending to be the princess, Ragnar's of the opinion that that won't stop Masato from continuing to use someone as a pawn to be the princess.
Can somebody check with the princess if they actually check on her during the night? Or if as soon as she's in her bedchambers, they won't notice till the morning?
Sure. Hey, princess, they check on you.
Enjoy
through-
that conversation.
And now, how are you having that conversation, Bard?
Message.
All right, through Messenger.
I was having message conversation with her earlier.
I saw. So what are you asking her?
Do they check on you throughout the night, or once you are in your bedroom, do they leave you alone till morning?
She will tell you that when she goes to her room for the night, that guards are posted outside of her door. Guards most loyal to Masato.
Okay, but they're not checking on you throughout the night.
They do not come in generally, no.
So if we could get her out of, like, if we could get her to disappear after she's already gone to her bed for the night, they wouldn't notice till the morning. We
Correct.
just have to get through the door while invisible without them noticing the door's open.
I mean, I could cast pass without a trace on a couple of you guys, and we could take the two guards out. quietly. We will have stealth and silence bonuses. But
I
we
do
could
have
take these
a-
guards out too.
I do have a rhinoceros and a polar bear. Could cause even more havoc.
That would be a weird thing to have under Pass Without a Trace, a
I
Chronoceros.
just let them loose in the castle to draw the guards' attention.
I think we're better off. We've got the big animals here, right? So
Yes.
myself, May, maybe one others, stay back. We keep everyone entertained. We perform like a big finale here. We maybe have some like illusion animals fight your real animals. Make it real big. Get everybody's attention. And you guys quickly get the princess out of here.
Can you do that? Illusion animals?
I can get everybody's attention, and I can do a major illusion to get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you could just pass no trace, sneak out of there while we're distracting everyone.
Yeah.
And then we leave as soon as the finale's done. We're like, okay, bye.
We
that's
gotta
it.
go. See you. Love you. See you next week.
We're here all week.
Yeah.
Before they notice.
That could work, but we're not. So we're not taking out Masato.
Can you make an illusion of the princess?
I can, but then we run the risk if anybody interacts with it, then they realize she's gone. And
It just buys us a few more minutes.
I know, but I can't keep multiple illusions up at the same time.
I can create a static visual effect with magical tinkering, but I don't know if I can make a fake.
My concern with pulling any illusions for the princess in, the second someone sees through that illusion, the jig's up.
Mm-hmm.
Versus she excuses herself, says she's going to bed, meets up with Kylo somewhere to pass without a trace, and Kylo and one other of the group go with her to get out of here with the pass without a trace. We do our big finale, everyone's paying attention to us, and then we just make our way out.
Oh yeah, no that. It'll take a while before the guards realize she's supposed to be in bed. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's my hope. Like, we
Right.
get to the ship, worst case scenario, we have a flying ship. They don't have a whole lot of flying ships
We
around here.
can book it.
Yeah, you just fly the fuck out of here.
Where?
Anywhere but here. Is everyone good for that then? So it sounds
Kylo's
like
awfully quiet, which is a little concerning.
Who's awfully quiet?
You.
Me? Oh well, because
Ragnar's
Yeah.
down for team.
Masato's
Illusion.
right within our grasp. He's just behind the door here. There's 2 guards between me and him.
Okay. So
are you gonna
you think you can take the Oni? Is that what you're
Not,
planning?
not without help.
So you want to try and take the Oni out, hope he doesn't have enough guards to outnumber us when he's in his palace and considered to be a respectable council member.
Yeah, but
If
we
we
would out
ta-
him, wouldn't we?
But if we take out the princess, would he just not have any power at that point?
That's the point.
Relying on
Supposedly. But what's to say he doesn't influence somebody else?
he doesn't have political power if we get rid of her.
No, he has magic influence power.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just pick somebody else.
Because she's not
I'm
technically
torn.
in power yet.
He would he would have to try to influence a council member. She outranks council members. That's why she's.
Yeah, she's super valuable to him.
Mhm.
She's the golden goose in this situation, and that's what we're trying to take away. We can deal with the giant and the beanstalk later.
I say we take away the golden egg, and if we have to come back, so be it.
Maybe
think-
with the princess safe somewhere else.
princess out of here, not fix the political structure of this hamlet or whatever it is.
So once again, he's one of the 3 generals that we were talking about earlier.
You were pegging him as one of the 3 generals because you knew that there was an Oni within John's company, and there were 3 generals in his company. So you were deducing that this guy would be one of his 3 generals who is an
The one's a
Oni.
hobgoblin that we're not sure if he's still alive or not, but
One's a
he's
hobgoblin.
leaning toward our side.
Mm-hmm. You don't know who the third one is currently.
We don't know what or who the third one is, and we don't know who the big boss is.
Right. Well, you know who the big boss
Other than
is.
his name.
Right.
Yeah, we
That's
know
right.
his name. Yeah. All right. Get your golden goose.
All right.
We're
Where-
gonna have to come back and chop down a double-sized, what's it called, beanstalk later.
Okay. So, where can the princess meet you?
Well, depending on how she leaves the room, if she leaves with her handmaiden, she could just come to her handmaiden's room,
Okay.
and I can get both of them out.
Okay. Is it going to be easier for you to get out with just you guys, or do you want some backup from someone from the group?
Well, we're gonna come back to the group and exit while you're doing your finale.
Okay. But we're not going to be able to see you easily because you're under pass without a trace.
Right, but you have message.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
If you want one of us to join up with you,
sure.
we won't be able to see where.
I can just cast it on you as I go by, but you're gonna disappear.
You have to cast it again, though, wouldn't you?
No, I just add the person to my concentration. It's up to an hour. As long as you're within 30 feet, I can bring you into it.
Okay.
But like I said, somebody's gonna have to sneak away, or Jackson could come back.
I hear you talking.
I hear you talking, dude.
All right, what do we want to do? You're the one making the trek out there, Kylo.
I'm in position.
Do you want Jackson with you, or is it easier to go without Jackson?
Well, you can't send Branthron because he's juggling.
Well,
I know.
Knocking stuff off tables.
I need
I'm in
Branthon,
a
I
cloud.
need May.
Ragnar could chase after the handmaiden and join us if he wants,
That's a good idea.
or you could bring
Yeah.
Jackson back inside. But Jackson's our point man outside.
Yeah.
What if
Keep
what if the
Jackson outside.
handmaiden's taking him to her room, and that gives him a reason to go that way?
Or he escorts the ladies to their. I don't know. Either way, he's going to be a wanted man. Or a wanted dwarf.
Consequences for later.
Soulless coward. I'm just kidding.
At the moment, yeah, Ragnar would like to
Yeah.
get his toll back, and this is the quickest way to do so. We
Hey,
want
I'm
to
here,
bring
I'm
the
just-
handmaiden in on the plan then?
I'm just driving the vehicle out of here, that's all. So, you guys decide how you're getting from point A, which is where you are now, to where I am, so we can get out of here.
Okay. I will send a message to the prince. Okay, we're gonna sneak you out tonight. Make your way with your handmaiden back to the handmaiden's room. Excuse yourself for the evening. We are going to create a distraction for everybody else here.
So you want her to go to her room or to her handmaiden's room?
Her handmaiden's room. One of us is waiting for
With
you.
her handmaiden.
Yeah.
Okay, she will tell you that she will be escorted if she does leave here by a few guard, as well as most times 1 or 2 council members. They will always leave as an entourage. They will bring her back and deposit her in her room. Whether she can get out of her room to her handmaiden's room, that could be done. She'll inform you.
Okay. All right, so I'll relay that. Does that plan work for everybody?
Ragnar
Is there
will
any
put it on.
way for them to get into the princess's room?
Yeah,
I
open
may-
the door. They're going to on the outside.
I may have a plan.
Oh God.
So, if Ragnar goes with them and goes to the handmaiden's room and meets up with me, the princess can go to her room. I will add the pass without a trace to Ragnar. We'll get the handmaiden to go to the princess's room. The princess can open her door. They can talk. We'll sneak into the princess's room while the door is open, and then the handmaiden can distract the guards, and we'll sneak out with her. It's gonna leave the handmaiden
there-
behind for now, but
Are there guards posted outside of her room when she's not in it?
the only
The
guards that are out,
handmaiden's free to go. Not. She's not. She could just leave after.
she could, yes. She could just join up with you guys, I'm sure. She could go looking for her handsome dwarf.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of time though.
What kind of time are you talking about? This doesn't take that long.
If she's going back to her room,
Yeah.
and she's going to the handmaiden's room,
Yep.
we're
No.
doing.
No. The group leaves, so the entourage leaves. They
Okay.
deposit the princess in her room. The
Got it.
handmaiden comes to the room where I'm at, which is her room, with Ragnar.
Okay.
I will get Ragnar into the spell.
Okay.
Right away, she's going to go, oh, I forgot something, and go back to gossip with the princess and distract the guards. We'll get in through the open door, get the princess enveloped, and out the door we go, and they'll pull the door closed without knowing that she's not gone, that she's not in there, because she's distracted, or because the guards are distracted.
And what happens if they won't open the door?
Then Ragnar and I take the guards out.
Kill an NPC guards.
The guards beat
I
them
didn't say
up
I didn't say we had to kill them.
and throw their ass out of the castle.
We just throw them in the princess's room.
Okay.
Knock them out. What
Alright.
plan do you have, good sir? Singing as you are.
I've explained my plan.
We've gone back and forth on plans. I think now's the time for action.
Oh God.
Best part of D&D. Yeah, let the plan
Is
go to
that-
shit.
Is that Jackson talking from outside? He's like, I'm getting tired of standing
That
around
sounds
out
like Jack- Man, it's getting boring out here.
here. Getting tired of standing around out
The
here.
plan
No.
survives first contact with the enemy anyway.
It's starting to rain on me out here. What's going
That
on?
is Ragnar
Okay.
pointing out that we still have not brought the handmaiden herself into this plan. We don't know if she's an agent of Masato.
True, but we were told we could trust her.
And Kylo knows because he's gone through her journal, which I probably wouldn't share with her when you're having the conversation. But
That I went through the journal.
yeah,
Oh, you're gonna want this back.
yeah.
I think right now we should operate on the assumption that the handmaiden will close the door and they will hopefully open the door.
All right.
And
I
then
have
if they
no
don't, we
doubt.
have to improvise.
I have no doubt that two friends like that, just before bed, can get into one another's rooms.
Okay. Yeah.
Regardless of the guards. I mean, they're not brand new to this place. They're here every single night they're here. Probably with the same two guards. And the guards are probably like, oh, listen to what they're talking about.
All right. Let's give it
Regular
a try.
night shift, you know?
Night shift.
Okay. But how much time? You've done the path. How much time do you need?
How far was the walk to here?
You went pretty far. Let's see. You went up the ramp, out of the main chamber, through a building, a long way through a courtyard, through another building into a courtyard. Where did I put you? I put you in here, right in there.
Can't see.
Let me. No, I'm just trying to estimate. We'll say.
Yeah,
it's,
you
right,
need it.
it's right there.
You need an illustrated finger on that map.
Let's say about 15 minutes.
15
Yeah,
minutes?
where's the
Okay.
pointer on the map? I got lost.
All
We'll
right.
do the John Madden.
So, yeah, illustrated. Play some bum, 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 in the back.
Now what you want to do?
I'm gonna turn left and then go right.
So he goes back here and he gets a chili dog, and then he goes up the courtyard.
All right.
So I can drop the spell once they're here in the room and reapply the spell.
Okay.
And I got a whole hour on the clock.
All right.
What level spell is that for you, by the way?
It's a second level spell.
Ooh, how many slots you got per day?
3 slots.
Hmm.
I've used one.
Okay.
I like how the DM's trying to already
Oh.
ruin our plans.
The only other second level spell I have is Spike Growth, unless I cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
All right. You're gonna go with the plan. So, princess, make your way back to your room. Your handmaiden's going to come knocking on your door to have a conversation with you. We're going to be with her. Some of us are going to be with her, and we're going to get you out of here.
All right. She says, fair
Do you
enough.
want
I
to talk
can.
to the maiden first? Message
Yeah, you gotta
man?
tell the handmaiden that too.
Maybe.
And then Ragnar can wink at her. To let her know.
All right. Are you telling her to act now or in a bit?
Yep.
Okay.
Now.
All right. So she will watch you guys perform in the main room with everyone in front of the council as you've been doing. She will then lean over to we and some of the council members and say that she wishes to be excused for the evening. It's a very good production. She's looking forward to it at the end of the week. But for tonight, she wishes to turn in. With that, she will rise from the table, along with her handmaiden, 2 members of the council, and 2 guards who come up to also escort, as they generally have this large little procession when they're dropping everyone off, as she instructed earlier. And she will begin to
Congo line.
head out of the main building via the side door, where we know Kylo went. You guys don't really know he went that way. She'll start going that way. As she starts going that way with the people, the rest of the council, of course, is there and wanting to be entertained. And they're watching
Ragnar's
you
following, right?
very
Oh.
closely as you are putting on
Lords
the
and
show.
ladies, as our mere taste of what is to come comes to a close, we want to give you just a sampling of what you might see for our grand finale. I start in this epic tale of a monster that came in, and the glorious rider and her rhinoceros that came in to do battle with it. And as I'll create a major image.
There's the monster. I see him. He's behind the chair.
Yeah.
The great woolly beast.
Create an image of pulling in some of the creatures that we saw from the outer realm when we were going there.
Oh.
Just those types of abominations, things that these people aren't likely to have seen before. And we're going to do a mock battle with the illusion and the Crinoceros and May.
You have to have a small goblin named, was it Shmee?
We
Squee, that's what
Squee, that's it, Squee.
the performance is a 26.
All right. So you're using an illusion spell
Yes.
to show some creatures, and then you use to create the creatures, and then but you're using May's real Crinoceros to like interact.
Yep.
Animal handling from May. Let's see if the Crinoceros would like to play ball.
Hopefully.
Come on, May. You got this.
13.
Yeah.
All right, the Crinoceros is up there. He's thinking the real. He don't know, so he's trying to interact and do whatever. Right? She's got the 13 to make them put on a show and act like they're real.
Pony.
So he does that. So they're watching. Everybody's watching. They're impressed greatly with this. Ooh, nice. They're impressed greatly with this this show. Watching the show in the main room.
Yep. Great, mark off that level spell.
So
all right, I'm dead. Kylo, get on it.
All right. So as this happens, the procession will make their way down through the courtyards, etc., towards that building. Kylo, wherever you are, you will see this. I don't know where you want to be at. Where do you want to be at while they come this way?
I'll have the door open a sliver, kind of watching what's going on.
Whose door?
The room I'm in, the handmaiden's room.
Handmaid's room. Okay. Yeah, you're watching from there.
Watching hallway, yeah.
Sure. As they make their way down through the courtyard, up the steps and into the hallway where you are. You are on the right-hand side in the handmaiden's room, just up a bit, and then on the left-hand side, down a bit, is Amiko's room. You will see them come up, maybe close the door a little bit more as they come up to hide yourself. And at the end of the hall, again, there was 2 guards outside Macedo's door. It's quite a ways down, but still, they can see the people moving as well. Entourage comes up.
Is Ragnar with them?
Yes,
No.
Ragnar is tailing.
Oh, now what? How was Ragnar coming? They will not let you that far into the palace as Ragnar.
Yeah.
They would not let you pass the main room.
Wrinkle in
If
our
you went to
plan.
leave with
Shit.
them, they would stop you in the main council chamber room. They would not let you further into the palace.
He's just nonchalantly wandering out.
He is keeping a distance.
Do
You're
you
not gonna get, buddy.
want to try? You're trying to escape then from the main council room into the.
Yes, while this distraction is going on,
Okay, now
Ragnar is flipping out.
I had at the time I had rolled when he did the performance, the big show, and I had gotten a 20. So give me a stealth or how you're going to try to sneak out of that main
Did they
room.
get disappointed because it was such a good show?
It was a great show, and they watched intently, every detail. So, if you're going to try a sneak, you may, or come up with a plan. Let me know, Mr. Ragnar.
I'm in the middle of this. I can't help you
Nope.
out here, buddy.
Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna try our best.
Well, if you fail, you just say, I'm looking for the
Yeah.
the toilet.
Oh, that's exactly what Ragnar's doing. With a natural 1 on the stealth.
Ugh. You go to follow the group, kind of stealthily, but not enough, and they see you and they stop you and they just say, "Hey, no admittance further into the palace." You notice two other guards kind of walk over and block that entrance as they kind of turn you back and push you back towards the main performance at the time.
Ragnar will ask for the nearest bathroom.
They will show you to a bathroom, but they have enough people, and they'll send 2 guys with you to make your way. Now, it's not going to be back that way where they went. It's going to be a different way. It's going to be to the northern part of the courtyard buildings. There's a small little building there, that little single building. They'll bring you down into the courtyard and over to that little building. You go that way. Performance goes on. Entourage goes through the back
You're distracting 2 guards, which is good, I guess.
till they get to the hall. Emiko is dropped off at her room. She talks for a little bit to the 2 council members, as they do all the time. Bids her handmaidens go into her room, correct? That was
Yes,
your plan?
plan,
Okay.
yeah.
She talks to her handmaiden. They will all break from there. Emiko will go into her room, close the door. 2 guards will post outside. Handmaiden will walk back towards the door where Kylok is. And the 2 council members will continue to talk, but then slowly move south, back down into the courtyard, and away from the action. Kylok, in the room, the handmaiden will open the door and walk in. Doesn't know you're there, of course. You are passed without a trace. And will walk over and, let's see. Does not notice her journal's been moved or altered in any way, but she wasn't told anything else, I don't think, particularly.
Did you message her?
No one,
Clarabelle?
as far as I know, had said anything to her.
No, I didn't have any.
No. Okay,
contact
perfect.
with-
That's all I'm wondering. So she will start making herself ready for bed.
Okay, I'm gonna show up and go before things get weird.
So you dropped
I'm
the
here to
spell?
help. Yes,
All
I'm
right.
here to help. I'm here to help your friend Amiko.
So
I'm with the Adventurers Guild.
give me a. Are you just gonna appear? You may startle
I'm gonna
her.
bring her. I'm gonna bring her into. I'm gonna bring her into the veil
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay.
because it's silenced.
Yes. So you may startle her,
case
but there's nothing that can happen
case
inside the
she
veil.
screams.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
she starts screaming.
Pervert.
Good plan.
But then you
Nobody's gonna hear.
explain you're from the Adventurers Guild. She understands. Okay. You drop the spell.
Okay.
I shall say,
Are we good? We're cool.
she says, what is your plan?
Plan is, we're supposed to have a dwarf with you, but the plan is, we are going to. They're doing the finale. We're going to get your friend, get your princess, and we're gonna get out of here. And you're gonna meet up with us later. The plan to get there is you're gonna need to go over and get the guards to be distracted, have the princess open the door, and I'm gonna sneak into the room. And then I'm gonna sneak out with the princess, the same way that I just
She says, how are you sneaking out? They have very heavy guard patrols at all the major gates.
I have a plan there too. You're free to come with us, but you'll have to meet up with us in the main hall.
In which hall?
The main hall where the performance is going on.
Oh my gosh, there's people there all the time. It's a very busy place.
Exactly. Busy place means we can sneak out in the crowd.
Oh no, you can't sneak out in the crowd. They have detection spells all over. At the gates. Did you notice the lanterns?
No. Is there another way out that you know of?
Her, she is. Oh, she says no. She doesn't know. She says you can't use the gates, the lanterns, to detect magic, and they can annul magic.
I hadn't thought of that one.
It is a royal palace.
Well, most royal palaces I can get in and out of.
This one is well defended. Is there another way out? Do you
So
not
it
have
seems-
a plan to secretly get her out?
That was the secret plan.
The back gate was the secret plan, remember?
She says,
not
I
telling you
don't
about
believe
that
your
yet."
plan will work.
There may be another way out.
You must get
I don't know
her
if I
out.
should
If
tell
you're
her.
getting her out, you must get her out undetected. The princess has, or heir has, expressed interest in getting out, but if it was that easy, she could have done so many times.
How much protection is there in the castle?
There's a lot of protection in the castle.
I mean, magically.
She says a fair amount.
And it's always lanterns.
She says no, but the lanterns are one of their devices. They can
Where
see
are the
through.
lanterns?
Posted mainly at the gates and other areas of interest and security.
What am I looking for? Such standard
All right,
lantern?
she'll give you a description. Blue flame lanterns. You do remember seeing some upon the way in. You may have passed right by them and not even noticed.
They show up on a detect magic spell.
Yes, they would. Oh, she's not that versed, but yeah.
No, I
she's-
didn't ask her that. I'm asking you that.
Yeah.
Ragnar's gonna stick his head with the bathroom that he's in. Gentlemen, there's no toilet paper in here.
It's the olden days. What's toilet paper?
Use your hand.
Use your hand.
Top of corn.
One of the guards will approach you and ask what you need.
He's going to help you.
Linen, cloth, something to wipe with.
He says, all right. I will get you something. One leaves, one stays. One guy will
Great.
carry off.
The other one's getting grappled and pulled into the room.
I can just imagine the dwarf with his
All right.
pants around his ankles.
Strikes versus
Pulling this guy
strikes.
into the-
12.
That's a 21.
Woo! All right, you
No,
reach,
you're down.
reach out, grab him, pull him in. All right, you're in control of the grapple. You got him in. We'll go you, me, you, me, you, me. You grappled him, pulled him in. His action, he's going to try to get out. He's going to beat a 21. He's going to try to escape. He'll use a dex. Oh! Rolled an 18 plus 6.
Oh,
24. He slips out of your arm. He's still in the room with you. You two are still in the outhouse. Door's closed. But he broke out of your grapple. Your go.
Fuck it. At this point, yeah, fuck it.
You're Ragnar.
hey, you're not Jackson.
You're not Jackson.
Ragnar's gonna tap his helmet and use
Oh.
one of its abilities, finally.
Yeah.
That's Prismatic Spray.
Ooh, okay.
And this guard is going to have to roll a d8 to decide which kind of damage he's taking.
5.
Alright, bear with me for a moment.
That's okay. I got to get my guard number. It's over here somewhere. There it is.
3.
You said 5?
I did 5.
Alright, cold damage. He is taking 39 cold damage instantly on a successful dex save DC 18.
Okay. All right, he gets hit, boom, with prismatic spray. Frost covers him, and he's very, very hurt that he doesn't yell out. Rather, he's like, and he tries to deal with it. He's still up. He's hurt bad, but he's still up. His go, with what he can do, he knows he's being attacked. He's going to attempt to attack you back with a weapon. So he's going to get his weapon out. He's going to go 19 to hit.
Will hit, yes.
Oh, my D6 in the other room. Shit. I have to use half of that. 4, 8. 8 points of damage. He's able to hit you with his sword. At least get you draw blood, whatnot. As he's in a battle with you, your go.
Ragnar will just hit him twice with the scimitar that he has.
Nice. Where's my AC?
An 18 to hit for the first one,
Got him.
and a 25 for the second one.
Yeah.
That's 11 damage and 11 damage.
All right. He is dead. He goes down. Boom. In the outhouse.
Hopefully he was one of the bad guys.
Yeah, not one of the good ones.
It's a soldier on a rescue mission at this point. And Ragnar's
Jackson's
going
rubbing
to
off
wait
on
with
Ro-
his...
Yeah. Jackson.
Ragnar will wait with Roke for the next one to come back.
All right. We'll wait on that for a second before that guy comes back.
You just feel, oh, he just fell. I don't know what happened.
That's crazy. He landed
my
on this sword twice. And he caught a cold.
When you don't clean your bathrooms properly, bad things happen.
He was killed by bacteria.
A severe fecal infection.
In the main room, you're giving the performance. The performance goes well. How long do you want to keep giving this performance?
The spell lasts for 10 minutes. I'm trying to give him as much time as I can.
Okay.
Are we still in contact?
With
No,
No.
Kyle Oakes.
I have to concentrate on this illusion. I can't keep message going back and forth.
Okay.
All right. So we had Kyle Oak. We had Ragnar. We have the event going on for a little bit longer. So we'll go back to Kyle
Okay.
Oak.
Okay, so the end of the hallway where the Masato's room is.
Yes.
This hallway looks like that map you said?
Correct. It's a long, straight hallway.
And which end are we at?
You're at the beginning where the stairs are out to the courtyard.
Where the stairs
So say
So
you
there's
go
an
up the
X.
stairs. There's an X on
Yeah.
the left. That's Emiko's room. On the right-hand side would then be the handmaiden's room, but not directly across. She's a bit up.
are. Right.
And then at the end of the hall, there would be Masato's room with 2 guards. Another
flat
2
end.
guards, yeah. Yes.
Flat
Oh,
end of
I
things.
think it goes
Down
off the map,
there. Oh, okay.
if I remember
Okay, so this is
correctly.
just a portion. So that those 2 circles on the side, are those rooms?
Those are so outside in the courtyard. As soon as you come down the 3 stairs,
Oh, this is the whole courtyard.
as soon as you come down the 3 stairs and out into the courtyard, you have a large grassy area. The circles are like paving block or cobblestone, with some
Yeah.
benches and some bushes around them. And then there is walls, palace walls, and then south of that is another building and goes off back to
The
where
X is on one of the circles. Is that the hatch to go down to the
Correct.
secret way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go that way.
Mm-hmm. How do you want to? You try to contact Clairval, but we can't get through. Oh, you can't
Well,
initiate message, so never mind.
No, I can't initiate message. I could send the Onyx dog, but people would see the Onyx dog.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're wondering why
Although-
there's a dog roaming around.
Although they could think it's part of the act when it gets back to the act.
And the Onyx dogs speak common.
Yep.
So at the moment, you will have to wait or act. You have no communication.
Okay, so between me and them, is there any guards right now?
So if you looked out the handmaiden's door, and you
Yep.
looked directly out into the hallway, so you're in her room facing out into the hall. If you look to your right, they'd go all the way to the end of the hallway where Masato's room is and the two guards. They're off. They're off a ways. So let's say 90 feet. If you look over to your left, you would see the two guards and Emiko's room. And they're pretty close by.
There's nothing between here and the main room because the two guards went with Ragnar.
There's other rooms. There's other rooms across the hall from you as well.
Right, but none of them have guards at the moment.
No, correct.
But back toward where the main hall is,
Mm-hmm.
Was there a lot of guards between there and here?
Yes.
There was. Okay, so if I send the dog, they're going to see the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he'll only be stealth for 30 feet if I cast it on him.
Correct.
Damn it. No way to message him. Well, no, okay, so we can do this. How much longer is that performance going to be?
You have to guesstimate, right?
At this point, how far ahead am I of the finale?
Or behind. You'd be behind the finale because he would have said he would have messaged you that she was coming back and then he was going to put on the show. So she came back, so he's putting on the show. So you're going to think about.
He started it now.
Yeah, so about
It has
10
started?
minutes or so. He said the spell lasts. So 10 minutes.
Okay.
Not long.
All right. So. Okay, so let's do the plan. I'm gonna have her go to the room. I'm gonna sneak in the room, get the princess. We're gonna walk out of the room. We're gonna continue down the hallway. Handmaiden will head out to get something. I can either have the handmaiden go and tell Clairval that we're going to the secret entrance, or I can send the dog once we get closer to the hall.
Are you discussing this yourself or with the handmaiden?
In my head, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of points of it I'm discussing with the handmaiden, so she knows what the plan is.
Give me an idea what you want to tell her.
I want to tell her that we're going to get Amiko in the way that I already suggested a couple times.
Okay,
and
so
we're going to
Go
head
into.
out to the courtyard.
She says, "How will you get past the guard? Like she can get into her room. She can't bring Emiko out."
Right. I'm going to say the same way that I got you. I'm going to get her out. I'm going to have you distract the guards. Have Amiko open the door. You talk to Amiko. I'll sneak in while the door's open. Put the spell on her. Bring her out and close the door.
While the
And you'll
guards
have
are
the guards
distracted.
distracted.
Okay.
And then you're going to say goodnight to the guards, and you're going to continue down the hallway back toward the presentation, and you're going to go to Clairval and tell them that we're going to the courtyard to the, was it the left of the
Secret exit.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
I'm not telling her where the secret exit is. You guys can bring her into that if you want. I'm just having her go to tell them that we're going to meet in that courtyard.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Or that we're heading to the courtyard. You guys can figure out what you're doing from there, because I can't get you in here. You guys are probably going to have to leave. But
You can't explain to them they're not there.
somebody needs to be at the other end to open the gate and everything for us to get out.
Well, you did know Jackson was there, so you do have that at your knowledge.
Yeah, I know that Jackson's there.
Okay.
And I'm
Do
hoping
you wish
that
to
maybe I run
act?
into Ragnar.
You want to act right now?
Sure.
All right.
No time like the present.
Okay. So she opens the door.
Okay.
You
I am casting the
pass without a trace.
pass without a trace right now.
Okay. So second casting a pass without a trace. It's only on you, correct?
Currently on me, yes.
Okay. She will walk out of her room and over towards Emiko's room. It's normal. It's commonplace. You want her to go inside the room, was it?
I want her to knock on the door.
Okay. Knocks on the door.
Princess open the door,
Mhm.
start up a conversation, distract the guards. I'll sneak in through the open door, bring
You-
Amiko into the...
Where are they having the
Spell.
conversation? In the doorway?
Around the doorway, yes. So the door is slightly open.
Okay. So
Amako's still in
if
the
she
room.
walks over, there will be 2 guards. She
Yep.
will knock on the door. Door will open.
Yep.
Amiko is in the room. She's out of the room. They're talking. You have
They can ask the guards to move over 10 feet. They can have a private conversation.
fair enough. Okay. Guards will move here, and we'll
they
do it this
can't
way: high or
see.
low, high or low. So let's do.
So they can't see what's going on at the door.
I'm gonna say high. Guards move towards the courtyard. Low, they move the other way down the hall. 98. High, they
sorry,
move
which
towards
way
the
did they move?
courtyard, I believe. So the guards will move away from the door towards the
Okay.
courtyard. So they're essentially blocking the way out right now.
Right, but they can't see in the door.
They're not looking in the door. No, they're keeping to themselves, respecting the privacy. So she opens the door, and we'll talk to her like with the in the doorway, correct? Not in the room.
Right, in the doorway.
Okay.
Amiko stays in the room.
Okay.
Whatever her name is. What's her name?
The handmaiden. We did
Yeah,
not
the
get the
handmaiden.
name.
Shinju.
Shinju?
Yep.
Will stay in the hallway, but at the door
Okay.
threshold.
So they're talking.
Okay. And I'm going to sneak past Amiko into the room,
Okay.
bring Amiko into the veil,
Okay.
and explain to her what's going on, that it's time to go.
Okay. So you're gonna say you're gonna bring her into the veil. She disappears from essentially sight of the handmaiden, who's still keeping up the
Yep.
guys that's talking. She goes into the veil with you and realizes only you and her are in there, and there's shadowy images of the handmaiden outside of this. It's quiet in there, but you guys can communicate. And you say, it's time to go. She'll say, go
With
where?
Clairval.
How?
I'm with Clairval and the
Adventures.
Adventurers Guild.
Yep.
We're going to get you out of here tonight.
She says, I do want to escape, but how will we escape? Does she know about the passage? I forget.
Yes.
I thought so. Okay, so she will bring up the passage. She says, okay, we are taking the passage.
Yes.
That is a great idea. Okay. Will everyone be meeting us there? I hear it is dangerous.
Don't know. I don't know. We have someone on the outside to let us out.
Okay. She says, all right, let's go. She'll grab some gear nearby in her room and then wait to follow you.
We're gonna slip out the door past the handmaiden while she's speaking.
Okay.
And Amiko will close the door on her way out to stop
Okay.
the conversation.
All right. Handmaiden goes back to her room.
Handmaiden can say goodnight to the guards. The handmaiden's going to continue down back to the presentation to see if they're still there.
Oh, I see. Okay. So she's
To
going
pass
to
the
move
message.
forward, going
She's going to go
past.
past the guards.
Past the guard.
As are we.
Now, she will walk down the hallway, past the
Yep.
2 guards, into the
Yep.
courtyard to go back. Guards will come
Yep.
back up past her towards Amiko's door. How do you want to?
We're following Amiko or Shinjo or whatever her name is.
Give me a dexterity, or let's.
How tight is this hallway?
Well, it's a hallway where if 2 guys were standing shoulder to shoulder, right, walking up this hallway, she's got to kind of excuse herself past these guys, right? She's going to go past them as they're coming in. It's a little tight there. You could
Okay,
wait.
So you want me to roll a stealth?
I don't know. How do you want to get by this? Or do you
Well, I
want to
have a
wait?
+10 to stealth, so
Well, not stealth. Like acrobatics, athletics, something to.
Okay, so we will move-
Get by.
we will move up against the wall to let
Okay.
them pass.
There you go.
How's
That's
that
fair.
sound?
Move up against the wall.
And then
Guards pass. Guards go back to their post. They're fine. They're
And then we'll
They're good.
follow the handmaiden down the hallway till we have to separate from her.
okay. Follow the handmaiden down to the main courtyard. Handmaiden will go back towards the other way. You guys will be in the courtyard.
And she has the message to tell Clairval what's going on.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I already told her.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay. So we go to
Hopefully
Ragnar.
I'm going to run into Ragnar along the way.
Ragnar, you hear a voice a few moments later. Oh, he must have really had to go. That thing was shaking a minute ago. Where'd the other guy go? He knocks on the door.
Ragnar does have his rope at the ready. He's pulling the other guy in for another grapple. This time with the rope involved.
You gonna lasso him in? All right, here we go. Strength versus strength.
Opens the door, sucks him in.
14. 17.
Ooh, he's gonna beat that. 13.
Oh,
All right, he opens the door. He's got a little bucket and some linen. You kind of, I don't know if you're coming out with the rope or just have the rope ready and trying to grab him.
Reaching in to grab him,
Okay.
not to.
You reach over to
Use the
grab him.
rope.
You get him, but you kind of come off. And he goes, whoa, calm down. I know you gotta clean up. Here it is. Here. And he hands it over to you. Puts in your hands a bucket and some linens.
I will take the
He goes,
bucket.
light a
and-
candle in there too.
Where's the other body?
In the room
Oh,
somewhere.
I
I
haven't
did get
opened the door all the way.
Okay, all right. If we didn't open all the way, all right.
Ragnar will go back into the room,
Okay.
and with the scimitar that he took from Jackson and Raoul, he's going to cast Bless on himself real quick.
Okay. So you close the door,
And-
cast bless.
Yep.
Okay.
Use the linens and whatnot to clean up the blood that's in there.
Okay. Good idea.
And then, that way it looks like he's not dead if he's in there, if he sees him.
Okay.
And then reach out and go for the grapple again.
So you then kick. Ha! Try to get him again. All right, let's go. Oh, 19.
This is not going well. That is 12 plus 1d4. Yes to everyone. Okay, that's 12 plus 3.
You got a 15. I got a 19.
Yep.
He
This
goes,
guy
"Oh,
is
you're all
much better
hands, man.
prepared."
You're all hands in there. Holy cow! You're gonna ruin that in there. You know the other guy's got to use it. Are you done? Let's get you back to the show. Where'd the other guy go? He's looking around.
He said he was going to check on the princess.
Oh, that's odd. He usually doesn't do that. Huh. Well, come on, let's go.
Busy night. Guess things might be different.
Yeah.
And Ragnar will follow for a moment, and then Called Shot wants to knock him out with the bucket that he's still holding.
All right. Now though, you're in the open courtyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not in the courtyard yet, still in the hall.
Well, the little poop house, if we think about it being that single square on the map down below, that little single square right
Top,
there,
At the top.
right there, that little single square. So as you come out, you're in this open area air. There's a chance somebody could see you. Let me try. Nope, you're fine.
Performance is going on. It's still pretty impressive.
It is impressive. All right, go for it. What are you doing? Cold shot? You said?
Yeah, Called Shot. I want to just hit him over the head with the bucket and knock him out.
Oh, you got to get a 15 or higher on a straight D20 roll.
No.
Crap. Oh,
You-
man.
Man, you're
That's a
like
horrible
You
roll.
throw a bucket, hit him in the
like
back.
Branthron.
He turns around. What the hell?
What's your story?
Goes,
Can't believe he's
you
getting away with
performers.
these bullshit stories as it is without a single check.
You performers are all alike. God damn. He's like, come on, man, let's go now. No more funny business. Get ahead of me here. He gets his weapon out. He just kind of, he's not attacking you in any manner or not, but he has it in his hand. He's a little pissed off. You hit him with a bucket, and he's just kind of ushering you forward. Get back to come on, get back to the show.
Yeah, Ragnar will go.
All right. He leads you back to the show. All right.
The dice are not on my side.
We tried multiple times, man. I gave you every benefit. All right,
Do
you
we
make your
cross
way.
pass with them, or does the handmaiden cross pass with them?
Not yet. You guys are coming from different directions. However, the show will come to an end. 10 minutes are up. Show will come to a rousing end. Everybody will give you a big applause. It looks very, very good. It was a very entertaining show.
All right, I will now go on a. I'm going to try and extend this out a bit.
Monologue.
Yeah. Giving thanks, saying what a great audience they've been. I've loved the architecture of this place. This is a beautiful city, great history, and I've loved meeting the people. I'm just dragging this out a bit longer if I can.
Okay, as you're doing that and everybody's paying attention, you notice at the southern end, the door open and the handmaiden Shinju come back into the room. She sees the show going on, kind of makes her way over towards the table, back to where she was, watching. She's waiting for an opening to be able to communicate with you. She has a message. You don't know that. She has a message for you, but she's just watching, you know.
Perception check to see if I can tell if she's trying to give me a signal.
Okay.
Ooh, probably not.
Or insight.
Perception, it's the same. 12.
All right, you're held up in your performance. You're giving a hell of a performance. She's waiting till you're free. At that time, Ragnar himself also will return back into the main hall, rejoining everyone. Guard will take his place with a couple of other guards, and everybody's back together. You're dragging it out for a while. What are your conditions to drag? What are you waiting for to appear? Or are you just giving a final speech?
I was just giving. I was trying to some more time. That was
all right. It comes to a good end. We congratulate you. He says your act looks terrific. You guys are going to be one of the best ones we're going to have at the end of the week. Please come back when it is time. We'd love to see this again with everybody and the festivities going on. Allow me and my escort here to escort you out the front gate and bid you good night. He gets a couple council members together, a troop of guards, and they're gonna get you guys all together in the crowd. At that point, Shinju is going to try to flag you down amongst everybody talking, moving around.
Excuse me, Councilman. There appears to be a young lady that needs my attention for just a moment.
You see her reach over, grab something off the table, a little simple flower, and bring it over and hand it to you in a gesture of thank you. That was very wonderful. She leans in and will then whisper to you. Kylok has Amiko at the secret passage. They intend to take the passage out of the castle tonight.
Performance to keep a straight face.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
He's wincing.
My plan went to shit.
Was that not the plan?
No, that was never the plan.
The plan was to
17 on a
lock out the
performance
front.
check.
Oh, I
You're
know.
like,
the plan was to lock out the
uh-huh.
front. Yes, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
She
At
gives
least it
you
was our backup plan.
the wink like, yeah, everything's good, and then she returns back obviously to the
Yeah, it's great.
You're free to message me at any time.
I'm going now that I know what you've done. So I'm glad we spent all that time coming out with that plan that we're completely disregarding now. So we're taking the passage out now?
Now we're playing D&D.
Are you talking to me now?
Yes, I'm talking to you now.
Okay. So, Ragnar never showed up.
Ragnar,
Ragnar's in
where
the
are
main
you?
hall.
I had to improvise.
Ragnar, where are you?
Ragnar got brought back to the main hall. He's gone back to Shinju at the moment.
Yeah, you see him come into the room.
Okay. Ragnar's here with us.
So slight hiccup. Now, there's two options. I can try to make it back to you. However, if you've noticed the blue flames everywhere, they are dispel magic and detect magic barriers. So my spell will not hold up if we go through it.
Can I see the blue flames?
With his talk on that, give me a perception. Your passive you can, but I want to see.
Natural 20.
Beautiful. You look at key areas. You look at down out of the main hall towards the main gate, and that you notice these little clusters of lanterns with the blue flames here and there throughout strategic points. That could be, like he said, used for anti-magic or true seeing or anything like that that you'd never noticed before.
Knowledge Arcana. Do I think that's what they actually are? 15 plus 2, 17.
You got a pretty good indication they could very well be that, just because of their mix with the regular lanterns. They definitely look different. They're giving off a different shade of light, but they're trying to be subtle. They are posted at strategic places.
Okay. Taking a look at where they're posted, could Kylo get out and stay out of their light?
You don't think so through that main gate, no.
Okay. Is it just the main gate, though? Like, could he get to the main gate and then...
There's some other areas. You see little strategic areas that they're posted at. Okay. So if he was in that spell could be dropped any area.
So I can bring her...
In
So
other
the
words,
two,
they're everywhere.
Yeah.
the two things we can do is I can bring her back to where you are now. You can disguise her and we can get out of here. However, if it's a magical disguise, again, it could drop.
Yeah, it's gonna I don't have time to put on a physical disguise and makeup and, her cotton balls in her lips to change her appearance enough that she's going to walk by the guards.
That's what I
while
thought.
we're supervised.
I've got a clown
Sorry.
outfit.
Jackson is
Okay.
Jackson is outside.
All right, this is our revised plan because they're trying to walk us out the gate right now.
Okay.
I'll use the hypnotic pattern, try and distract as many as we can, get to the gate, and we're going to go out through that way. I'll try and give some kind of big flourish to get everyone's attention for our magical leaving, and then we go.
Okay.
But
Tie your boot or something, because I'm going to need 5 minutes to get back to you.
well, the other issue is we've got a Crinoceros here that's probably not going to go out through the tunnel.
Well, you guys can go out the main gate. I would have to go.
Wanna-
Out. I need.
You
It'd
want
be
to?
nice if I
on
had
your own?
someone with me, but what's that?
I was about that. You want to try and take this tunnel on your own?
I don't know.
Well, we kind of need to. I literally have a councilman's hand on my back escorting me out.
They're getting a little friendly there, aren't they?
Fortunately, it's just my back at this point.
Yeah. So we can go. I can go through the tunnel with her. She sounds like she knows. Does she know the tunnel?
No.
She knows
No,
of
I'm
the
asking.
tunnel, as I think you guys told her before, and or she was told by the
No,
Adventurers Guild.
Tunnel,
Yeah.
and she knew that there was no way she could do this on her own. She needed adventurers
That's
to
fine.
get her out.
She needed help,
Okay.
yes, to get out. Yes, correct.
He doesn't know what's in the tunnel.
Does
Yeah.
not know what's in the tunnel. That's correct.
Is there any way that any one of you can sneak away and join me?
Branthorn can try. I don't think Ragnar will succeed.
The other ranger might be able to sneak away.
Ragnar is not Jackson. That's
I could, as long as somebody can take over my animals for me.
Notice the
Oh,
animal people are gone. You've been a big part of this end show here.
The clown could ride the rhinoceros out. He likes frozen nether
I
regions.
could.
Handle this
distract him.
animal. This animal doesn't like us. It likes May. This isn't a horse from a stable that's just going on whoever's pulling its reins here.
All
Ranger.
right. Well, what do you plan then? You want me to go to the gate and see what
You-
happens?
All right, no, you take one. Who's got the better chance of getting to you?
Out of who you got in the group?
Yeah.
What do you got? You got Branthrin, Ragnar, May
got
as
Branthrin
the
or
animals.
No, I got Branthon or Ragnar. Which one of you can get to Kyloke?
And we have Jackson that can come in through the other way too.
Yeah. Jackson's going to be waiting for you at the other end and going to take the acid to the gate so you guys can get out of there, especially if
Right.
you
I
Mhm.
still need someone to take out the wards.
Yep.
The Eldritch Knight should be able to take out the wards, right?
He does not know any dispelling magic, no.
Yeah, that's why we didn't want to do this way. Okay, Branthrin, Ragnar, which one of you can get to Kyloke quickly and subtly?
I can try to step away.
If you
All right,
are,
Lose the clown.
if he
Okay.
is in the clown outfit and not his armor, he would not have disadvantage.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of help to get out of here, and then we will make our way out. Okay? I will get as much attention focused on us for our exit. Ragnar, May, and I will leave with the Crinoceroses and that. We will just be on our way. Okay?
All right.
Does that work for you, Luke?
Sure.
Branthrin, you can make it to him?
Yep.
Okay. So I start chatting. Sorry, my mind is
I know.
miles away. It's a lovely path. Allow me to just offer you one final gift for your hospitality. Join me in looking to the stars, and I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern.
All right, hypnotic pattern. How many people can this get for one?
Hypnotic Pattern. There's no time. There's no limit.
Okay,
It's-
okay. Everybody in the area.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody in the main room, part of the guards outside, whoever's looking around. I'm just gonna get up the where's the
It's a
little-
30 cube.
a 30-foot cube. Okay, so get people in the 30-foot cube. He goes, look to the stars, and you're gonna put on like a fireworks display.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do. And what do I get a roll?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna do. To be fair, we'll go council and we'll go guards. I'll do 2 rolls.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Council low. Guards low.
Okay.
We everybody kind of looks up. They want to see. Let's say
Yep.
you're kind of walking out the main building into the
We
outer front courtyard.
Slowly making our way out.
Yeah.
We're not running.
No.
We're continuing the same pace we are. The fireworks are just a little, finishing touch.
Yeah.
Let's bow around it.
We're gonna put you in the main yard out in the front, before the main
Yep.
gate, before past the council chambers. You have the fireworks going up. Everybody looks up. They see that go off, and what's gonna happen?
It goes off. They are charmed and they are they're incapacitated for
They're
a
looking.
minute as they look at
Yep.
this.
So 1 minute they look,
Yep.
and now I'm gonna how do I do this without anybody else metagaming? The 1 minute is going on. If you have something to do, chime in. You can't proc anybody though.
While this is going on,
Yeah.
they are affected by it.
Yeah.
We are walking to the gate.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm heading towards where Kylo is.
All right. There we go. Let's wait for that. How do you wish to do that? Stealthily?
Yeah, I will try to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay,
even
go
though
for it.
everybody
Roll.
Is past the table. 15.
Yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. Good. All right. As they're doing it, you could probably walk away, but you stealth away is a little bit better. You sneak away to up back towards the council chambers, slipping past maybe some people who were still inside who didn't see the fireworks display, and out the little back door leading out to where Kylo went.
As this is happening, am I able to take this clown outfit off
Yeah.
so I don't look like this giant
Joke.
billboard?
Okay. So,
Don't you lose that clown outfit? though.
are you wearing your
I will put-
Are you wearing
No,
your
I just-
armor?
I have just a scale mail on.
Now, would you have left the scale mail on the ship to put on the clown suit, or would you be putting the clown suit over your armor?
I would have had it. So normally I wear a half plate.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I would have. I don't know. Is it easy to get on and off?
Half plate is hard to get on and off. Scale mail, not so bad.
And I could have that probably in a backpack.
Okay, let's say you put on scale mail tonight for a little bit different armor, easier armor than a half plate set. You strip off the clown suit, you have the scale mail armor off. You come out of the main council building through that back door into kind of the long southern courtyard. You come out and you're like, oh shit. You look around, you see a long courtyard, you see many doors, many different buildings. You don't quite know where Kylo went. You know you're back there. I mean, but he went a good 15 minutes from there down a series of places to where he is.
Okay.
You have
He
escaped.
knows what
Going
he's,
to continue.
he's seen the map though, so he knows what he's looking for.
He's seen the map. If he comes across that area, he would know he's there. But right now, he's also in a larger palace, kind of
You're
wandering
gonna have to
around.
suss it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I use survival to look for any markings in the road or anything
Yep.
that might lead me
Except
that
I've
way?
left no trace.
Oh, well, you've left no trace. Is 100%
Yeah.
correct.
That's-
However,
That's 14.
the procession has recently passed by there, right?
True.
When they brought Emiko back. So if he's using survival as a folk hero and relying on tricks like that, which he probably would as his character, using you said 14? 14, yeah, I mean, you're one off from a 15. It's fair. You can find the most recent tracks and kind of track the way they went. Following down that main big stretch of courtyard all the way to the far end will lead you back towards a series of buildings. Following that same pattern, you would come to... Give me a perception.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, for this, you're going to come out of a building. You followed the tracks through the courtyard into a building. You're kind of guesstimating in the building. You're walking towards a little exit. You see an open door, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go out. You come out. Oh. Fuck. And I got a 1 as well. You come out, you walk out into this courtyard, and you look, and directly across from you are stairs going into a hallway where there's more guards. Guards are right there. For some reason, they're talking. They didn't see you just walk right out in front of them. Give me an intelligence or wisdom check, whatever's higher for your character.
Intelligence.
Oh,
17.
shit, 17. You immediately recognize this area as from Shin's map. You're like, oh, okay, here's the 2 circular little courtyards. I don't see Kylok, right? But I do see the guards right across from me. It's like I walked out, and the stormtroopers are talking right there, and you're just standing in the open hallway, and you're like, oh, shit. They haven't noticed you yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna look around and see if there's a spot I can hide.
Okay, there are a lot of bushes here. You can dive into the bushes.
I'm a small little man. So.
All right. You successfully can do that because I got a 1, and you dive into the bushes nearby. Kylok, give me a perception.
I'm aware that he's coming, right?
Actually, you know what? You are aware he's coming. You're watching. You're in the courtyard. You see him walk right out into the open out of that building. Unexpected. You're like, oh, shit, there he is. He's right in the way. The guards will see him. And then he dives over into some bushes. You kind of look back to
How far away is he from me?
He'd be at the opposite end of that round courtyard drawing. So let's say he's 60 feet.
60 feet, okay. Okay, so I know where he is.
Mhm.
We're gonna walk over to him, add
Yep.
him to the veil.
Okay.
To the
All right. Pull him into the veil.
That's what I phrase. We should have 45 minutes left with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna. Hi. How's it going?
I'm gonna jump and scream and go, what the?
Aren't you glad there's silence around you right now?
Right?
What's this happy little frock you got on here? It's scale mail.
Just a little thing I threw on.
Amiko, Branthrin, Amiko.
She says, oh, good.
Lady.
More adventures. You two look,
so
look
let's make
strong.
our way. Let's make our way to the exit before we have an alarm raised in the castle about anything.
How's it going there, boys?
There's a sound in my head.
Yes, and it's brand new, and you've never experienced it before. Dipshit.
Should see a doctor about that.
All right, you guys make your way.
We're working on it. We've met up with Branthrin. We are now moving toward the exit.
You guys make your way over to the passage. And what you see at the northern part of that round courtyard is a series of bushes. Looking through those bushes, you can see a man-sized doorway that it looks old, and again is covered by a metal portcullis. So it's covered by a grate, pretty much. Okay, thing looks rusted. Looks like it's been there a while, and it is blocking behind the bush a dark entryway.
And I break the lock. Is it locked?
You don't.
First of all,
You do see a lock on there. There will be a lock on there. However, it looks pretty strong.
I'm gonna test the door to see if it's not already open.
So you reach over. It's a set of bars. It's like a portcullis, like bars coming down. Okay, over this old doorway behind the bush. Looks like it's been there a long time. Hasn't been opened for a while. Yep. It is rusty. Okay, but it's strong.
I don't have any acid with me.
You don't.
No.
Got a dwarf.
I do have a dwarf. Yes. Can you take
I'm
a
gonna
look at
try-
this metal, my friend?
I'm gonna try and discern to see if there's any weak points to this and use my strength
Okay.
to either break it or pull it or bend it.
I
Okay,
could have done that.
so what we'll do,
I didn't need a dwarf to tell me that. I could have done that.
give me, you know what? No, we're going to keep your intelligence check a 17. You're going to find a weak point. Now give me a strength check with advantage. So roll twice, take the higher.
13.
No, 13. You see Branthern go in and he finds a spot on it that's pretty weak. He grabs a hold and just pulls at it, tries to jostle it, break it free. You see him crack some of the stone in the bottom corner, and part of the bar kind of comes up like this. Not enough to get through, but he's made some damage. It's quite loud, but within your globe, it's silenced.
All right, so let me have a crack at it.
I'm just gonna tell you there's a weak spot right here.
Show you the weak spot, point it out.
Just tired of all those push-ups.
Yeah. I saw you. I saw you knock those drinks over earlier.
You see the scrawny little half elf kind of walk over and spit in his hands and make his way to the bars.
Am I doing this with advantage?
Yeah, he showed you the weak point. Yeah, fair.
So I'm doing a strength, right? So,
Strength check, yes.
Okay. So the first roll is a 13.
Okay.
Second roll is less. So I got 13 as well.
All right, so you go over there and you do the same thing. You pull on it where he showed you. It kind of bends a little more, not enough to get through. You're like, damn it.
Can we pull together?
That's probably a good idea.
All right. We'll add one of your strength to the other guy and roll with advantage. So who wants to roll?
I got a natural 20.
Did you?
We'll take
I
that
did.
one. Then. So he got a
That'll be a
24.
24.
So
All
what
right.
do you need to add?
You're like,
Why couldn't I do that on the first roll?
why don't we do it together? He walks over, and you guys just pull, rip it out. You tear it right out. You're holding this steel frame of the door in your hands. It's heavy. You got it. You put it down.
Yeah.
You're silenced inside this thing, but you're not. Pulling a giant grate off isn't going to be invisible.
Isn't it?
Well, I mean,
Going to be something missing.
yeah. Nobody's there, but still.
Well, we'll put it back when we leave.
Okay. Make your way down inside and put it back?
Yeah, were we able to get through the door?
So, yeah, if you pull the grate off, you could walk into the darkness, down some steps.
Oh, there's no door.
There's no door. It's just an opening.
There's just a grate. Okay. Okay, so we'll put the grate back as best we can.
All right, put the grate back.
You can hammer it back in, Branthern, if you have some way to fasten it. I think I still have some...
I have mason's tools. I can
There you go. We got a few minutes.
sort of
Reattach it.
attachment.
All right, you guys generally reattach it so it stands up straight. You turn around and look down. There's some stone steps going down. Cobwebs. It's damp. There's a little trickle of muddy water kind of going down. Make your way down. Can you guys can all see in the dark?
Yep. What race is
Oh,
the
Amiko can't.
princess?
That's right.
She's human?
She Eastern human, yeah.
I'm gonna take a piece of rope out and tie it around her waist, and then tie it to the.
She can't see what you're doing. We're in the dark.
I'm gonna tell her that, and then I'll just tie a length of it so that if we get lost, if she can't see, then we can tug at the rope.
So you're putting her on a leash.
Pretty much. So she can stay back, and then we'll go ahead and pull at the rope.
All right, you notice her doing this as you're walking
Okay,
down the
as
hall.
we get down, I just tell her, you're just gonna have to do this for a couple minutes till we get down below where any light can escape the tunnel entrance.
All right.
And then I'm gonna give her one of the torches that we have that don't
Oh,
go out.
nice. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the ever-burning torch.
Ever-burning torches.
All
yes,
right, you
got 'em in my
produce the
backpack.
ever-burning torch. Of course, it lights up. It is in her hand. The three of you go down these steps, walk a little bit, and you enter, or you see ahead of you another stone arch. No door. It's open. And you can smell very heavily the smell of acid.
You smell that?
Smelled like acid.
Doesn't it?
Smells like victory.
It smells like victory, yes. What does the door look like?
What's ahead of you? There's a stone archway. Okay.
Just an archway.
Yep.
Okay.
So think of yourself in, I don't know, like an old. You're not in a sewer, but think of yourself. Well, maybe you are in an old sewer, and you have a brick arch, kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Subterranean sewer type.
Yeah.
Lower level.
Yeah.
Above the main sewer. Yes.
And you have an arch in front of you.
It looks like home. Really. Wow. Never have established where you're from, have we?
Place over there.
Okay.
Do you wish to pass through, or you want to do something before?
I want to check it out to be sure that it's not leaking
Okay.
on the floor.
All right. How do you want to do that?
I'm gonna wait a second and see if anything drips.
Nothing drips from the ceiling. You check it out. Looks
Okay.
clear.
Anything on
Does
the
it look-
floor?
From where you're standing back. You haven't passed the arch. You can't see anything on the floor. Looks normal.
So the princess can see now, so I'm going to take that rope back, and I'm gonna just take a little bit and put it on the ground to make sure that ground is safe.
Okay. It does not dissolve in anywhere where you are with that acid. No, it seems fine.
Looks good here.
All right, so let's move beyond the arch.
Okay. All right. Exiting
Looking
the room.
for, while I'm going through the arch, looking for.
I crawl
What
space
do you
by
want me to roll?
space,
What do you want me
checking
to
for
roll? 'Cause I'm
traps.
just looking for traps on the floor.
Did I
We've
say I
stepped
go
into
through the arch?
traps
I meant I check it.
Hold on. I didn't say I just
before. Checking the
willy-nilly.
floor for any kind of
Investigation, perception, whatever you want. You Tell
Okay.
me what you're doing.
thing that's gonna I'm gonna step on. I'm gonna get killed by an acid spike trap. So what do we got here? We got perception. Oh, we got what's in my investigation? I will do perception. I got a 12.
Okay, all right. You make your way through the arch and you're checking as you go. Exiting the room, you enter a hallway with a pit of acid open to your right, and it's against a wall. So you walk through the arch, you look to your right,
Yeah.
and there's the
Yeah.
end of this hallway right there, and there's a pit of acid. Around the
Pit of
acid
acid. Okay.
are a bunch of bones. Looking to your left, you can see the hallway is longer. Goes all the way down the hall. A good 60 feet, I believe it is. Let me just check. Oh, 90 feet. And at the end, there would be maybe another arch, but it seems to be obscured. There's some vines hanging down covering the end of the hallway.
Okay. So there's a lot of skeletons over there.
No, there's like there'd probably be one and a half skeletons, couple bones, look very old. Near that
Down
pit.
the other way, there's nothing else but vines.
Looks like
what
a
you see?
hallway, and then vines at the end.
And which way seems to be okay? I'm going to use survival.
Okay.
And where is my survival? Survival, I got 14.
Okay.
To see which of the two ways seems more likely to be the way out.
Okay. So again,
Knowing where the exit is on the outside of the building.
as you come out the door, so think of walking through the arch into like a subway tunnel or a sewer. You look to your right, and there's a wall there. It's a dead end, and in front of that wall is a pit of acid. Okay, maybe 5 feet.
Oh, it's a dead end.
Yeah, dead
Okay.
end. Literally.
In five feet.
With skeleton parts. You look to your left, goes on about 90 feet, and then at the end there's maybe a tunnel. We don't know. It's obscured by some vines.
An arch.
Yeah, under there somewhere maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so which way seems to be the way toward the exit that I know where the exit is?
You would have to go left. You can't possibly go right.
Right, but which way is the exit from here, from this spot?
Well, are you just saying in general, like north, south, east, west?
In general, yeah. Just so I
Oh,
have
okay,
bearing
okay.
where-
So
where
you
we're
would
headed.
go. You would need to go south.
Which is which way?
The hallway is leading you north.
Always going to this north, but
Mhm.
so the hallway we're in with the arch is facing north.
Correct.
Or the one with the acid and the
One
and
with the
other
acid
archway?
leads off north. Yes.
The acid leads to the north.
Acid is to the south.
The south, the direction we
Mhm.
need to go.
That's correct. You're only in one
Damn
hallway.
it. Damn it.
hmm You get the
Well,
idea.
yeah.
It's a little bit of a complex down here, right?
Yeah, the hallway
It's not
could-
straightforward.
could go around.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the castle?
Castle was pretty big. Kingdom's large. Look at that picture.
Yeah, judging by where the door is on the outside of the building
Mhm.
and where the door is on where we were on the inside of the building,
Mhm.
about how far do we actually have to go?
Oh my God. Give me a geometry check.
Well, it was a survival check. I'm trying to get bearings.
And you got what, a 14? Let's just
Yeah.
say a fair ways.
Fairways, like it's
Yeah.
not a mile. It's like
No, no. If you went directly there, it wouldn't take long. Although,
Okay.
what are you in? Maybe this thing snakes around. We don't know.
does it seem like we're going down?
You did go down, yes. You did go down
Okay.
at the beginning, yeah.
How far down?
Good question. You went, let's say you go about 30 feet below.
Okay, so we're not far down.
No.
Okay. So we would need to go south, which is toward the acid to get out of here, but the acid is not a good option. So let's go see what's down this 90-foot hallway toward the vines.
I agree.
Branthrin, go touch the vines.
I
I
not
don't touch.
vines.
I don't touch vines anymore.
I will take my great axe and
It really is a great axe.
sure is. I will swipe at them.
All right. Brethren walks down the hallway with the great axe until you hear click as he
Yeah,
steps
I
on
knew that was
something halfway down the
Okay.
hall. Brethren, give me a strength check.
Ooh, 23.
Oh, nice. All right.
Nice.
You, though, are also in the hallway. Mr. Kylo, give me a strength check.
I'm right behind him.
You're not right behind him. You're right.
I got a. So this is the strength saving.
Yeah.
I got a 23.
Yeah,
16
nice.
16 plus 7.
All right, you guys see at the far end of the hallway through the vines, some type of giant burst of air knocks down the hallway, like just boom, races down the hallway, hits you hard. With a 23, you're both able to keep your ground under it. Otherwise, it would knock you back, hit the wall, and dunk
Everyone
you
else
in
fair.
the acid. It would have got you both.
Oh, it
Second,
blown us all the way back. Oh,
knocked you into the thing of acid.
what about Amiko?
She is, as far as I know, behind you guys. So she is out kind of in the little hallway. You were right here, and then he's down here.
Well, this is just as we enter the hallway. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're able to hold your ground. Get your foot off the little thing you stepped on, and seconds later, the wind dies down. Welcome, Turbo.
Okay, let's look at the ground.
How about you don't do that again?
Did I say I marched down the hall?
Yeah.
We have full
I-
light from the torch, so let's just take a
Oh,
look around
thank
before
God, I
you get down
almost
there.
did a 1. I did a 10 for a survival.
You
Just to check the floor.
see the floor is kind of sandy and dirty here, and that's how the device was obscured. You're not quite sure with the 10 if you got the best eyes on this.
I got a 22 with perception.
All right, you make your way down the hall slowly up to Branthrin, watching around for more of these plates. You discern the one plate was right here, about 15 to 20 feet down the hallway, and then there's no more plates. You guys are able to make your way up to the edge of the vines. Going
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
guess I'll swipe at the vines now.
Were the
Okay.
vines blown up?
Oh yeah, blown up, knocked back, that kind of thing. You swipe at the rest of the vines.
From the air blowing through.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I clear the rest of the vines off.
Clear the rest of the vines. You see another tunnel leading forward. Back to the other guys. You guys are the 1 minute is up, of course. The fireworks display is done. Everybody claps in celebration, and they kind of rally around you and begin leading you out
Yep.
towards the front gate.
Make our way out.
Make your way out of the front gate, and you find yourselves just outside the front gate in the streets. Guards still at the gate, that kind of thing. You, your animals, your little procession is all set up freely in the street.
Okay. May, Ragnar, you guys want to take the animals back to the boat? Make sure that we're ready to go if we need to leave in a hurry. I'll go meet Jackson at the exit to the cave, and give them a hand from that end if they need it.
That sounds good. I am able to drive the boat if I need to.
I know.
Getaway driver.
One of the main reasons I wanted you going.
Ragnar does want to get back to the boat, make sure the prisoner is still in her cell.
Okay, you two are going to head off towards the boat with the animals and whatnot. Clerval, you know where to go. It's going to take you a bit, but you're going to take time to walk around the outside of the castle down towards the Temple of the East, and then make your way to the area where Shin had showed you, and meet up with Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do you guys at the boat first. You guys will get to the boat.
I'll bring it back.
You can deposit the animals. You can check in on the prisoner. And anything else you need to do at the boat or determine at the boat or whatnot.
Checking the prisoner is very important right
Okay. How has Jackson kept the prisoner?
now. I meant the more trained assassin.
Yeah, the one in the basement.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
There is the poor fox who is very mangled, but
Yep.
still alive.
Where's Jackson right now? Oh no,
Jackson's
sorry, he's at the
at-
gate. I'm sorry, I'm completely.
Jackson's at the
My
gate. This is
apologies, I was
Ragnar
thinking.
checking out everything.
Ragnar, you go down, you see she's still in the cell. She's sitting in the cell, like with her knees up and her hands resting on her knees, and her back is against the cell. She's in there.
Okay.
She seems quite at ease. She's got a smile on her face, like she knows she's going to win, one way or the other.
Yeah, I gave her a win-win situation. That's the whole idea.
Yep.
Ragnar just wanted to make sure, given the last time we left someone alone on the ship, it did not go well for the crew.
That's right. It's a good idea. May, do you have anything specific you'd like to do?
I mean, I'd probably just get into where I drive the ship and be ready to go just in case.
Okay.
Kind
Make
of
your way.
stick around that room.
Okay. Make your way up to the top deck of the ship where the wheel is. Speak with the air elemental. Do your mind connection so you can be able to fly the ship anytime you want. And we'll go back reverse order for now. We'll go to Clerval. So Clerval, you make your way back, find your way to Jackson. Jackson is down there. You see him kind of just leaning up against the steel doors, waiting for whatever's going to happen next.
Are we able to get through the steel doors?
We do have acid to get through them.
Okay. Put the acid on now. We're using this exit, so let's make sure that we can get this thing open quickly.
Jackson will do so.
All right.
Needed some water.
Nice. Oh, yeah, good idea.
Hydration, it's good. Okay, what's going on?
Jackson's putting acid on the door. You
So
gotta
that you can get.
put acid on the door and you're able to burn away core areas of the iron portcullis, just like the one they had on the inside of the courtyard. It is loose. Would you like to pull it out of there, leave it in there? What do you want to do?
Leave it in there for now.
Okay.
Yeah, Jackson doesn't want to pull it out until we actually see our team.
Okay. All right, you get it loose, and you can see inside. Again, dark entryway through an arch, stairs going down.
All right. I want to take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
Just see if I can see anything like any type of like traps or anything. Like this is the final exit out of this secret thing, and we know there's wards in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see if I see it looks like a pressure sensor or any arcane writing, anything like that.
Okay.
Any blue flames.
Oh, do you want perception or investigation?
Either one. Doesn't matter. You tell me your reason.
Shit, 10.
10. All right. You take a look around. You don't see anything out here. Again, this has been here for a very long time. It looks like it's been here for a very long time. You've heard about wards, but you're not seeing anything out here. And it is a public area. It's not often visited. It's at the back of the kingdom. There's nothing on the road. But people do walk by in the middle of the day. There's nothing here. Probably further inside. All right, you guys want to pause? You want to wait there? We'll go back to the guys inside. Let me just check number 4. Okay, got it. All right, you guys are moving forward.
Yep. So we've entered the new hallway, heading north.
Okay, so you enter the new hallway, moving under the thing. Passing the arch, you come to a room set with old wooden sarcophagi, coffins. Each is adorned with...
What's
Oh, go ahead.
what side? What side of the hallway?
No, room.
Oh, we're going right into the room. It's
Oh.
not. It's not off one of the sides.
What do you want to do? You let me know. You're
room
either
is
you're in a room or you're in a hall. Hallways always
So
connect to room.
The room is is ahead of us.
The room will be ahead of you. Cut through the vines. You're in a little hallway. Go through the hallway, and then you'll see another arch. If you pass through the arch, you're in the room. You don't have to
Okay.
go in. You can let me know.
I'm just trying to figure out whether it's like to one side or if it's straight ahead of us.
Oh, I got you.
all the way
Okay, so
further on.
you will be going north when you pass through the initial vined archway. It'll immediately then turn east. You're going to follow it east until there's another little arch, and then it'll go south.
Okay, so now we're heading south.
Yeah.
Okay. But ahead of us, going south, is a room with coffins in it.
If you're going in, you let me know.
That's the only thing ahead of us, right?
Well,
I'm
there's
gonna
an...
use survival to look through the doorway
Okay.
around
There's
the
a-
floor with
I'm
a
sorry, there's a
natural
what?
20.
Natural 20. Beautiful. All right.
You were about to
Just
say
did.
there's a what?
Well, here you got a natural 20 to look into the room.
Yeah.
Is that correct? You're looking into the room, Brentford?
I'm making sure we're not gonna like step on anything or break anything or.
Okay.
What are you doing?
All right. All right. Looking through the door, you come to a room set with old wooden sarcophagi. Each is adorned with a cloth tapestry. Well, you're not going to know that. So you're going to see in that there's coffins and they have cloth on top of them. As you look about the room, among it are clay pots, small stone statues, and also you notice a woman standing at the center of the room in a very colorful robe, with a cloth band across her upper waist and chest, and 2 sticks in her hair, which look done up into a bun. She's not facing you, she's facing the other way.
I feel like we're still hiding.
Didn't see you.
No, but we're still hiding. We're still in the spell. I haven't dropped the spell yet.
Didn't say you did.
No, I did not say I did.
I know, I didn't say you did.
You can't
Okay.
say it either.
What's that?
I was just saying the DM didn't say that you dropped it either. He wasn't
Yeah.
saying we saw you.
Okay. So there's a lady. How many coffins is there?
There are, at this point, where is my... There are 9.
9 coffins with tarps on or tapestries on them. And a lady. Normal size.
Yeah, yes, humanoid, yes.
And she's got what on?
She would have something similar to we'll say a kimono kind of thing. She'll have an Eastern garb, bright orange in nature.
2 sticks in her hair.
Yeah. Done up into a bun. Looks like they're holding it.
Damako, do you know what that is? Or who that is?
She'll say this passage hasn't been used in a very long time. No one should be down here.
Right, but do you recognize who that is?
From the back? No.
Yes.
However, she points over, looking into the room. One of the coffins is broken open. She says, that is the undead.
That's my favorite kind of dead.
That's the kind of dead you always want. Is the kind that's undead.
Hey, it's Gloob. He's on vacation.
Hello! Vacation?
Hi there, Gloob.
He is high there.
Yep. Alright, so she's undead. On the other side of the room, what's there? Is there a door?
Doorway.
Okay, is it an archway or is it a door?
archway.
Archway. So there's no doors down here. They're all archways
Yep, you're in a sewer.
with coffins.
Catacombs, whatever you want to call it.
Catacombs. Okay.
Are we able to sneak by? I'm talking to.
Sure, let's try that.
This is an interesting one. I got to think about this. Undead usually, now I'm going back to 3.5, of course, but undead usually have life sense. I don't think that's a thing in 5e. They don't need to see or hear you. Is your intent just to sneak by?
Yes.
Okay. Using your ability of your spell, what's it give you to stealth?
Plus 10.
Okay. Roll stealth, both you guys, with the 10. Ambiko got 24.
Wow. That'd be 13.
Not bad. That's with the 10?
So I got.
I rolled a 4.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 4, but it's a negative 1 because of my.
Wow.
I got a 35.
Okay. Let's say
I'm
with,
not.
with the spell, using the spell, and the abilities, you're able to sneak by. Branthrin makes a little bit of noise. He's within the spell, but you notice as you go by, you're going to the other side of her. You're going across her and into the arch. As you go to the other side, her head kind of comes up and looks over towards where Branthrin is. She has like these yellow, glossed over eyes. Her face is decomposing, clearly an undead creature of some type. Opens her mouth, kind of makes some kind of, tries to make some speech, but no real words comes out. But you're able to get by. If you wish to continue by, you can.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
I want to get the hell out of here.
Fuck this. You go through the archway and into the next area. As you guys go out, we'll go back to guys on the ship just to make sure where you are, what you're doing. Do you want to do anything else? You content at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so far. Clairval, Jackson?
Messaging Keller. How are we going here, folks?
Oh, it's
Jackson
going.
and I are at the exit, ready, waiting for you to get you out of here.
This kingdom has more to worry about than just an Oni. There's an undead presence down here.
Okay.
A woman in an orange kimono with glowing yellow eyes, and decomposing.
Sith Lord.
What's that?
It's a Sith Lord.
It does look like a Sith Lord. Those two sticks are lightsabers.
With
Really
it,
tiny lightsabers.
Did you deal with it or just pass it by?
We passed it by.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Says the guy who wanted to take time out to, liberate the
Well, a major.
area, install a new democracy, and
I didn't say that. I just want to get rid of the big bad. We got a kingdom of people that are under his
minor
thumb.
bad, so we're just gonna walk away, right?
I like how you guys argue and message.
It's become our way of communicating. Therapy for us.
It's cathartic. All right, we're waiting for you
Okay.
out here. Do you need us to try and meet you part way, or do you want us to stay out here and keep things clear?
There are a lot of traps down here, so if you do come in, be careful.
That was neither a yes or a no.
I would just say that didn't actually answer my question.
You have a free will. You may come in if you wish.
I'm aware of that. Do you want us to come in or not? This is not a difficult question.
I hope you're not standing in the street shouting this.
No, I'm doing this with Messenger. Fortunately, no one can hear me yelling in my exasperation with you.
He's doing the hand gestures, so.
Well, what's it look like out there? Are you safe to come in?
It's clear out here.
Then come in.
Hey, Jackson, Kylo needs us to come save him. We're going
I
in.
didn't say that.
That's not part of this.
If you're bored, come in.
He's a little afraid. I think he just. I think he'd feel better if we were there to just, safety in numbers for him. You good?
Mhm.
All right, let's take this door off. Sure, we're gonna set off a trap here.
Yep. What do you want to remove the door?
Remember, I told you to look for traps.
Yeah, we already looked, and I failed on the perception.
You did. You got the door with the acid. All you got to do is remove it. Give me a strength
Yep,
check.
that's
Just
what
pull
we'll
it
do.
out of the way.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Fair enough. You're just moving it out of the way.
Yep.
Do you want to put it back? Do you want to leave it off?
Leave
we'll
it
put-
off so no one can fix it.
You used acid to melt it off. No one's coming out here with a spot welder to put it back on, Jackson.
Then yes, we
Put
will.
it- Let's put it back. That way, if someone happens to walk by and they're not perusing it, they don't see a gaping hole where they think a door should be.
All right.
Yes, we will put it back then.
All right, you guys put it back.
Yeah, because maybe there's Skyrim guards and they'll be like, oh, maybe it was the wind.
There was nothing.
It was nothing. Did someone steal your sweet roll?
I love it. Oh my god. Alright, you take the gate and enter into the darkness below. Stone stairs lead you down to a damp tunnel with small pools of water about on the floor below. Cobwebs here and there. Following the tunnel, you two come to a large open room supported by 2 stone pillars that give way to an archway at the far wall. So you're in a square room. Okay?
Yep.
Square room. At the far wall, there's an archway with a set of stairs in front of it. So stairs lead up to the archway. Out front, it is flanked by 2 jade statues, a 4-legged creature that looks like a mix of a dog and a lion. Golden collars, realistic teeth, and sharp claws adorn both.
I'm willing to bet those things are coming to life when we go in here.
You're probably right.
All right. So, with that in mind, I want to do a perception check. I want to see if I can see anything like any writing or anything like that on the wall that we might be like a glyph that we like walking through might trip off.
Okay.
That's better. That would be a 24.
Nice. Okay. You do see a magical glyph on the inside of both pillars. The pillars you would pass through before you got to the statues, before you got to the stairs in the archway.
Okay. Can we go around without passing through without going in front of those glyphs?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'm going to point them both out to Jackson.
Okay.
We do not want to try. We want to try not crossing in front of those, I think.
Got it.
Okay. Specifically, you see the glyphs. You make your way on
Yep.
the other side of the pillars, around to the front where the statues are. The statues, though looking very realistic,
Yeah.
stand silent before you. Stairs lead up
Yeah.
to the archway.
Okay. I'm checking out the archway now too to make sure there's nothing on that.
Okay, using the same check, you do. Nothing on the arch.
Yep. Okay.
Jackson's gonna pause for a minute. You're sure these are coming to life when we come back, yeah?
No, I'm not sure. I'm making a guess. There's arcane glyphs here. I'm not a wizard. I don't.
That's enough
study
warning.
this.
Hmm.
What Jackson's going to do is he's gonna produce his rope,
Okay.
and just in case they do come back to life, he is going to tie essentially muzzles on the statues.
Okay. Yep. Close the mouth. I get you. Put it around the mouth so it couldn't bite or whatever. Yep. Okay. That's a
and
good
then
idea.
Keep going.
All right. You guys vanish into the thing.
How much rope do you have?
I have another 50 feet.
Tie it around both their legs and tie them together.
Tie their tails together.
idea. Jackson will do as he's
Come
told.
out and they try and move. They're stuck because they're stuck to each other, right? It's going to really hamper their movement.
We're gonna walk out of here, and there's gonna be 2 statues tied together. Nothing's gonna happen.
What the hell happened here?
All right. You guys spend some time and you work on the
All right.
statues.
While we're doing that, I'm
Yep.
going to explain. I'm going to message. Okay, we're inside. We're in a room that's got 2 pillars. There are 2 stone dog creature here that look to be some type of guardians. We think we found the trigger mechanism for them and a way to bypass it. We're just trying to deal with them so that if something triggers them going forward, we're kind of covered. But we're moving through so far right now. If you
So you
get
guys,
room without us. I'll explain what the glyphs look like and where they're located on the pillars. Go around them. And it might be something to look for in any other rooms that you come when we're trying to connect with each other.
So you're saying you're afraid of 2 jade statues? Okay, we're on our way.
I'm not as easily worked up as Kylo is.
All right.
Swing and miss, buddy. Swing and a miss.
Kylo and Branthrin, you guys will continue through the arch on the other side of the room and into another hallway leading south. Continue down another little staircase deeper below into a tunnel that appears lit by many
How much time
torches.
has passed?
Between that and that, let's say 5 minutes.
No, from the time we left.
Oh,
the time
shit.
I left Emiko's room.
Emiko's room? So, oh god, Branthrin had to get to you. That was 15 minutes. By the time Branthrin got to you and you went down into the sewers, you spent a good maybe 5-10 minutes with the first room. You snuck through the second room in about another 5, we'll say. So, and now you're here.
Oh, 20 minutes left out in the spell?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you continue down the staircase deeper below into a tunnel that appears lit by many torches on the wall. Tunnel goes on for quite a...
Tunnel going the same way?
Are you going south?
Yeah.
Okay. The tunnel goes on for quite a ways to a door, a good 100 feet at the far end. Got it. Okay. So ahead of you, you enter into a lit hall. The lit hall has torches on the wall, spaced out evenly as it goes down. At the far end of the hall, about 100 feet down, is a door. Let me know what you want to do.
Nothing in the hallway.
Well, torches on the wall.
Okay.
Nothing else you can see openly, no.
Do we see anything on the floor?
Just using your passive perception, no.
Should I re-roll my perception again after having 22 slightly like 5 minutes ago?
If you want, what I'll give you for the floor, because you're telling me the floor, roll an investigation. Give me that. That's fair. That's
Great.
fair.
My passive investigation is 11.
Okay.
My actual investigation, 18.
Okay, good. So you're going to be okay. As you're going down the floor, I'll let you know if you see anything. How do you wish to move, and what do you want to do? Give me an idea.
Go ahead. Look, I'll let you.
I'll lead the way down the hallway.
Okay, you're going to lead the way. Everybody will go. Branthrin, you going?
I'm gonna follow 5 feet behind him.
Okay,
How
you're
about you
fine.
put Emiko between us
That's a good idea.
to protect her. Now we're still under the cloak of
Yes, you are.
Pass Without a Trace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what color are the torches?
The torches. How? When are you going to ask this? How do you want to ask this? What color are the torches when you're standing there ready to go, or as you're going?
When
Give me
I
an
was-
idea.
Yeah, as I'm going, looking at the torches, what color are they?
Okay. The torches, I'll have a gold band around them. However, the fifth, as you're going, they're evenly spaced. As you're going, about the fifth one down has a silver band, you notice. You go past gold, 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 silver, gold, 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 silver.
There's more than one silver?
Seems to be. As you go down, you see another silver.
Every fifth one?
Every fifth one.
They're not any different color, the flame.
No, flame's the same.
And we're still under the spell. The spell's still up.
Correct, yes.
As far as you know.
Going down the hall, you're paying attention. Every fifth one's silver.
Okay. Well, we're making note of that.
2
That
minutes
every
go
fifth
by.
band is silver. I don't know what that means, but
Every fifth one's silver. About 2 minutes go by. You're going down the hall. You're looking. Ooh, door's still 100 feet off. You go another 5 torches.
wait,
Band's still
the hallway's-
silver.
It's still 100
I'm
feet
gonna.
off.
Door's still
At this
100 feet
point,
off.
I'm gonna say to Kyloke, I think we've been walking far, and
Yes.
we haven't really moved.
Right.
I think
You've gone
something's
for
wrong here.
significant time. Door's still same distance away.
I'm going to pull out my bow,
Okay.
notch an arrow, and shoot it at the door.
Who's in the back?
Oh,
Roll to hit Branthrin.
Roll to hit him.
yeah.
Wanna
I'm
do
like,
this?
that's not a good idea.
Our DM likes portals, remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
It's just a
insane. Just
test.
turn on the party. Kill him.
Okay, so my longbow. That's a 20. Was it 8?
Oh yeah,
21.
you got him.
This is
21.
21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bullseye.
of course you're gonna hit me.
Get roll some damage.
It's a magic longbow. You won.
You couldn't have just used like, I don't know, my crossbow that I needed.
No, I don't have your crossbow because you eated it.
This party and crossbows just do not have a good track record. We left
so,
one in a
um,
lich's
that's-
lair. We left one in the ice. We left one in another castle.
Yeah.
They just don't work for this party.
We burned the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. That's 12 points of damage.
12 points of
Oh my
damage.
God.
Is all you guys both intently watch as you shoot down the hall. The arrow disappears at one point, and Branthrin gets shot right in the back.
I'm gonna reach up and smack him. Since what the hell you doing?
I had to see. So,
You couldn't have seen by throwing a rock?
I don't have a rock. You see a rock in this hallway?
Oh.
There's one right next to your foot.
There's a rock right there. Yeah.
I've been investigating the floor the whole time. I'm sure the PM would have said if there's a rock. Or Branthrin might have tripped over it. Okay, so we know we're in something, in some sort of spell trap.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yep.
did you do, Branthrin?
I didn't do anything. I went at the back, as you said.
There's always a rock.
And then I got shot in the back.
Well, here,
You
let me pull that.
definitely said that before.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me pull that out of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Might sting a little coming out. All right. So what are we gonna do? How many? So we can only see. So there's 5 torches.
No. There's torches evenly spaced all the way down the hall. However, as
Right,
you're
but
walking, you're counting 4 gold banded, 1 silver banded, and then
There's a
the
pattern of
next
torches,
one's
yes.
gold.
Yes, but it's a pattern of torches.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything on the floor below the torches?
No, not do you see. You investigated very well the floor.
So no different look to the floor as we cross that threshold past the silver band
Nope.
torch. And we go back to the threshold of the archway where the stairs were.
Yeah, you easily can. You walk backwards and you go back to the stairs. You reach them.
Okay, so looking from the stairs, what do we see?
You see all the way down again. Torches all the way to the end. Door
How
at
many
the.
torches?
Oh God.
Holding 2 mirrors up to each other.
Yeah, however many. There'd be a series of them. I don't want to count them out, but a lot. Let's say down a 100-foot hallway, evenly spaced.
Does it look like less than we've passed?
Yes.
Okay, so we can see the actual hallway from the stairs then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there is a door at the...
Oh
I
yeah.
almost want to shoot another arrow. But I won't.
Okay. How are we far from where we came, or is it the same?
You guys
I'm going-
walked back to the archway, so you're at the beginning of the hallway. You're at the stairs, ready to go into the hallway.
So we backtracked.
I'm going to investigate the walls.
Okay.
Along
As
the
you
stairs.
as you walk down the by the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, so investigation. So I have 12.
Okay. Nothing turns up there.
Okay.
I want to do an Arcana check.
Go for it.
It's a 19.
Where do you want to do the Arcana check?
Just on this specific hallway that or ends.
Do you want to walk down the hallway while you do your Arcana check?
Is there any way I could? Have I ever heard of this before with that? Know anything about it?
No, I'll say specifically no.
Can I use that to check the actual torches?
As you go down the hall?
Sure.
Okay. You make your way down the hall, past the golden ones as you're checking the torches till you get to the silver. As you get to the silver, using your Arcana check, you see etched upon the silver banding a magical symbol. Using Arcana, you're going to know that it is a conjuration school of magic that is most often linked to the teleport spell.
Okay, I will try to make my way back to where we came from and relay that information.
All right, you do so easily. You turn around and you walk right back. You're back to where Kylo is in the hallway.
So I'll explain to you that I see what I see. There's a symbol. Do you know anything about that? Anything you can think of?
When I saw him walk down there, could I still see him? Is he still physically there?
Yes.
So he didn't teleport.
He didn't pass that area, no.
Did it look like I just walked down the hallway, or?
It looked like you walked down the hallway past 4 golden torches till you got to the silver. At the silver, you saw the etching. You turned around, walked back. Perfectly fine.
I'm gonna walk down the hallway,
Okay.
past the silver one,
Okay.
see what happens.
As
Let me know what happens.
Yeah, as you do, you walk past the silver,
Let me know what happens.
and in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mind, you're at the next torch, going towards the door. Nothing's wrong. What Branthrin sees is you vanish and reappear back at the beginning of the first torch.
Okay. So I turn back to him because he should be right behind me now, right?
Well, you wouldn't know that. You'd think you're further down.
No, but I know. But if I turn around, what do I see?
You see him right there when you're thinking he's going to be further
Oh.
down. Yeah.
All right. So what happened?
Well, you went down there, and then you went here.
Okay. So exactly what I thought was going to happen. I'm going to walk back down to the silver torch.
Okay.
I'm going to take both silver torches off the walls.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
What do you want to do with them?
Walk back to Branson
How are you holding these, by the way?
with my gloved hands.
But like this in front of you? Like what do you?
Sure. They're going to be.
Juggle.
You want me to juggle them for you?
So the glyph is on this side, facing you.
Yeah.
When you're walking down the hall, that's what's activating it,
Sure.
correct? So you got them. The
Yep.
glyphs are still facing each other. You're carrying them.
Okay.
You go back to Branthrin. What do you want to do?
Okay. What does it do to me?
Nothing.
If I look back down the hallway, what do I see?
Hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hi, Branthrin. So
I'm gonna grab
I'm here,
one-
right?
I'm gonna grab
No,
one from.
don't touch them.
No. I'm
Doing
gonna say.
experiment.
I'm gonna say to like move them a different way, but not towards you.
Okay, I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to walk back down past where they were hung.
Okay.
What happens?
Nothing. You
What
look
does
back.
he see?
Branthrin sees you walk where you are. You look back. Branthrin's there. You're the estimated distance away.
So I'm at the next gold
Mhm.
ringed torch.
Correct.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
Okay, I will follow.
I'm going to keep walking with them in front of me.
Okay.
Glyphs facing each other.
Okay. You make it to the end of the hall. You guys make it the 100 feet down.
Okay.
All right. At the end of this, you were, let me just get where you are. You're there, and they're here. You guys are coming from opposite directions. You end at a, there's a door at the end of the hallway. So there's
Yep.
a door there. Do you
Is there
want
a
to
window
open
in
the
door?
What's that?
Is there a window in the door?
No, on this one, a solid wood door.
Damn it, where's Ragnar when I need him? Need that window. And listen to the door.
Okay, listen at the door. No noise
What do I
beyond.
hear? No noise behind?
No
Yeah.
noise beyond.
We'll open the door.
How you gonna
crack
open it with
the
two
door.
hands full?
I'm gonna have Branthburn open the door.
I'm gonna open the door
All
because
right.
his hands are full.
Okay, Branthburn opens the door and looks into the next room. He sees a square room, and at the far side is an arch, like you've gone through, but it's completely bricked in. So it looks like a passage door that you would normally go through, but there's bricks there.
Good thing I have a stonemason with me.
Yep. Okay, can I?
Anything else in the room?
No, empty room. As you guys do that...
Is the room lit?
Oh, what happened? Oh, it flickered. The room is not lit. No, it's dark. As you guys...
Can I turn?
Yep, go ahead.
Can I turn around
Mhm.
with the door open?
Mm-hmm.
Toss the torches out of the door and close the door.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Now we go back to Clairval, Jackson, May. Do you want to do anything? Do you want to wander into town? Or do you
I
want...
should probably stick by the steering wheel in order to.
Okay. I just don't want you to be bored.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else I can really do right now.
All right. I want to make sure. All right. So, you guys, where did you just come from? You just came from the animals. You tied the animals up,
Yep.
and you were going into the next door.
Yep.
Passing through the arch, you come into...
Ragnar's at the boat, right?
Ragnar's at the boat. Passing through the arch, you come into a large circular room with the design on the floor at the center. Large rings of metal each circle each other 4 times, going outwards on the floor. On each of the 4 rings, gemstones are affixed along with symbols. There are also 3 rooms set off of this main big circle ring. One to the east, one to the west, one to the north. Now they're currently cut off by metal bars descending from the ceiling. So like little jail cells. So you come in, there's these rings of metal on the floor, and on your right, left, and ahead of you, there's 3 little like jail cells. But they're closed. The doors are closed. Also in the room where you've entered is a stone slab, a foot tall, with a thin slot in the top and an image etched into the side.
What is the image of?
It is an image of fire. It's a depiction of fire.
Okay. You said there were symbols on the rings?
On the rings, there are... Let me just reread real quick. I thought that was correct. Gemstones are affixed along with symbols. That is correct, yes.
What are the symbols on the rings? Oh, so does it do like... Is it gemstones throughout, or is it a single gemstone?
Single gemstone.
Okay. And is like the symbol next to the gemstone?
Correct.
Okay, what are the symbols?
So the ring 1, the outer ring, is a ruby.
Okay.
And the symbol is the sun.
Okay.
It is currently at the west side of the room. So as this large ring on the outside, you see on the west side of the ring is a ruby gem and the image of a sun.
Got it.
Okay. On the inner ring, so the one next in, is an emerald and a mountain, currently at the south.
Where we are.
Well, where you are. On the third ring, the inner ring, is an opal and an etching of a town. It is currently over in the west.
Town?
Town, yeah, like a village. The middle ring, so the smallest ring at the center of the room, is a sapphire and the etching of a river. It is currently at the north.
Okay. And where is the slab?
You have a slab where you first entered, south of the rings, near the front of the door, and it has a fire, I think, yes, fire on it.
Yeah. There. All right. Jackson, any thoughts?
Looking between the slab and the ruby fire symbol, Jackson is assuming that these need to be matched up in order to disarm the trap.
Can we move the rings?
Yes.
Okay.
The rings will spin. They spin in a circular manner.
All right, so let's move the ruby, the fire symbol, next to this slot so it's facing south.
Okay.
So now look what slot is on the west side of the slab.
So you move the ring
Yep.
over to the west. So now the ruby and the sun are at the west side of the room.
No, we said the south, where we are, because that's where the slot was.
Got it. Okay.
It was already. It started at the west. You said.
You're right. I'm sorry. It started at the west. You brought it south. Or no,
Yeah.
sorry. Hold on. Currently at the west. Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry. You bring it south. Okay. You bring it south. You hear it click. It
Yeah.
clicks as it passes direction. So you bring it down.
Yeah.
It clicks.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's another slot on the west side of the slab.
So the slab at the south end of the room where you are is a 1-foot slab. It comes up and there's a hole in the top, like a little.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little slot, and on there
Yeah.
is the etching of, what did we say, fire? Okay, and that's it. Nothing changes.
Okay. Jackson, do you see any keys around or anything?
I will look around for that.
Okay. Give me a, investigation or perception, whatever you want to do. You're going to search around for
That is a 18.
18. As you pass the northern end of the room, near the northern jail cell, you can hear something. It's very, very muffled. It almost sounds like it's beyond the wall. Looking through the bars of the northern jail cell, you can see an arch as at a doorway leading out of the room that's blocked currently by the jail cell, and it's bricked up. You think you can hear movement past there?
Do I recognize any of the sound I'm hearing?
No, just muffled movement, like some people moving around.
Okay. But no
How mu-
keys or anything like that.
No keys.
How much time's passed
Between you and them?
since the last time I asked you? When you said there was 20 minutes left.
20 minutes. Well, let's see. You're going to keep running down that hole a couple times. You shot Branthrin. You had to heal Branthrin. Then you investigated. So let's say 10 minutes went by.
Okay, so we're still. All right.
Yep.
Spell's still in effect. Okay.
Oh, okay. Then maybe he doesn't hear anything. That's right. No keys.
Are there
No
any
keys.
other symbols matching to the jewels along the room?
Looking around the room, no, you don't see anything. No other symbols.
The slot on the slab that shows fire, does that look like it would have anything that could insert into it?
Yes.
Next idea. Does it look like a ruby would fit in there?
No, it doesn't look like a ruby would fit in the slot on top. However, it looks like something could go into it. Something thin, long,
Would a lit torch fit in it?
too round.
Too round. Okay.
Something thinner than a torch, alright.
Your hand in it.
Roll for finger loss.
The one that's not missing fingers yet.
Oh, let me check one thing. I'm going to look this up. Oh, right. Okay.
I don't have anything I could shove in there right now.
Give me an intelligence or wisdom.
I'm trying to think the same thing. So
Okay, go for it. Yep.
Oh, there we go. 22.
16 from Jackson.
16. You're both going to get it. Looks like it could take a sword. Almost as if a sword could go in there and stand upright.
Do we see any swords in here?
No. Oddly enough, it's very odd.
Yeah. And we didn't pass any swords coming in.
Nope.
It looked like it would have to be a specific kind of sword.
I would think, because it's locked. I'm gonna go investigate at each of the block, like the west, north, and east. Looking around, see if we can find anything that might fit in here.
Okay. What did you get, Jackson, when you were looking for keys?
That was... Where'd it go? That was a 14.
Okay.
That would be a 22 on an investigation.
All right, 22 on an investigation. Again, as you're walking around, looking in the same areas, kind of Jackson was looking, you look into the jail cells. The one to the east, one to the west, one to the north. The one to the north, again, has an arch, looks bricked up, like it's a passage of some type, but it's closed. At the center of each jail cell, just beyond the locked door, the portcullis, whatever you want to call it, there's a pattern in the stone floor below. It is about the same shape and size as the slab with the slot in it at the front of the room where you first came in.
All right. What's the symbol on the west?
The actual slabs themselves are not there. It's a symbol on the floor, or an etching in the floor, around the stone that's about the same size.
Yeah. So what's the symbol on the west, where I'm at right now?
On what, one of the rings?
Yeah. Well, no, like you said, there's a symbol on the floor.
No. An etching, like a cutout the same size as the thing that's at the south of the room. So the thing at the south of the room is a piece of stone coming up.
Yep.
And you could put a sword in there, we're thinking. It's a rectangle shape. So that rectangle shape is inside the prison.
Okay, so maybe I've got to get another... I got to get the sword in to get the other slabs.
That's what you're thinking.
Okay. Still need a sword.
You do.
So I got a 22 on investigation, and I didn't find anything.
No.
All right. I'll try putting my scimitar into the slab.
You go to do that. It doesn't fit correctly. It can go in, but it doesn't go all the way down, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
Only thing in the room at the moment are the rings.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to try? Let's try turning one of the other. Try turning the rings a bit.
Go to the next symbol then.
Which one you want to move, Jackson?
Remind me, what was the emerald symbol?
Emerald is the second one in from the outside.
That's a mountain.
And that's a mountain. And it's currently at the south.
So we've got two at the south right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like these symbols? Do they look like they would match the town in any way?
Yeah. You have a... Where are we here? Let me see. You have a sun, a mountain, a town, and a river. Thinking about the actual town itself, you know that the mountains are to the north. You know that the river is to the south.
Just leaves the other two, so that's...
Where would the town be from here?
Town would be north of the river, south of the mountains. You're in the town.
Yeah, north of the river, south of the mountains. Okay, so... And sun rising in the east. So... Let's try emerald at the top, for the mountains in the north.
Yep.
Sapphire in the south, for the river in the south. Move the sun to the east, for rising in the east, and the town to the west, which would put it between the river and the mountain.
Move the rings into the proper position. and you hear a large grinding sound from all around you in the room as 3 of these other platforms flip up from the stones below. Inside the middle of the prison cells, all 3 flip up, similar to the one at the south of the room that had the hole for the sword. They look similar in nature. The portcullises also raise up from all 3 jail cells.
Okay.
You hear a horrific sound, kind of like a wailing followed by the chattering of teeth, as from the east and the west, kind of dissipating through the wall, come these 2 creatures. 153. It's fun. That look like that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, that's fun. And let me just check. Okay. And in each of the also, sorry, those 3 slabs pop up in the middle of the jail cells. The portcullises raise. The 2 creatures come in, and at the center of the room, another stone flips up, holding 4 swords.
Okay.
Each identical.
First, they're all identical. But we have these spirit things we have to deal with first. I'm assuming they're coming at us.
They are coming into the room.
Okay.
Let's do a 11:50. Do you want to call it there? 11:53.
Yeah, let's not get into a fight with 7 minutes to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Kylok, Branthrin, with 10 minutes left on the spell.
Yep.
Finding themselves in a dead-end room. Clairvel, Jackson, in some kind of puzzle room, being prepared to fight with a ghost. May asleep at the ship wheel. Ready for the quick getaway with Amico in tow. And that's, yeah, we'll call it right there. So next week we'll pick up there and prepare for the fight.
Agreed.
Woohoo!
Maybe it's not a fight.
Yeah, maybe it's a hug fest.
We're gonna hand
Maybe
out
it's-
pieces of candy.
Maybe it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Yeah, you got to overcome the challenge.
Maybe there's a riddle.
Yeah, it's a challenge on how well you can fight.
All right, that was
You have
awesome.
You have 40 seconds to put all 4 swords in the correct holes. Start now.
Go, 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 go.
Before they eat you.
All right, so UPM Gaming, we play a homebrew game every Sunday from 9 till 12 Eastern Standard Time, if anybody is there. Thank you for coming by. If you did, you don't have to talk, but if you do, hey, give us a little hello or something like that. Do we want to raid out? Or do we want to end? We have a 4 on the screen right now.
Up to you.
Your
stream. You do what you want.
Let's call it today. We don't have a big number on the screen right now. But there are other D&D streams out there we usually do raid out to. Tonight we're just going to play the movie and call it. Anybody who wants to take off, guys. Thank you for coming out. We had to split the party. It's just how it went.
See ya.
But we'll get it next time. All right.
Pilot.
Hey, somebody wanted to get her out.
I love when the playing goes to shit.
You know you do.
That's my favorite part. All right. I'm going to play the movie. Have a good night.
Use his dungeon. His dungeon he's been waiting to use for 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Hey, I wrote all that up.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Somebody wake
See
up
ya.
May.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night,
Bye.
guys. Yeah, we'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is in